Good evening, everybody, on a crisp, cool, beautiful September Friday night here at Elk Grove High School. We welcome you in, the Elk Grove Grenadiers, versing the Schaumburg Saxons tonight. Both teams come in at 0-1, losing their opener. Schaumburg lost to Antioch on the road, 34-29, and Elk Grove had a nice first half.
The game. Elk Grove's
lost the battle, 34-16 to Maine West. This is Danny O'Donnell, I believe it's his third season. And like any other team, you know, the high school playoffs are your goal, and 5 wins are necessary to qualify. So this will go a long way for both teams, really. Elk Grove's schedule looks like Schaumburg tonight, Glenbrook North, Deerfield, and then we start getting into conference play, Rolling Meadows, Hersey, Wheeling, Buffalo Grove, and Prospect.
Will be number 37 is Martin Mazer.
It's beautiful to see the Grenadiers in their new uniforms this year, rolling out the yellow. I believe last week they were yellow on yellow. Tonight we have white pants with the yellow. It's a refreshing change. Schaumburg's about to receive the kickoff. Elk Grove kick down to about the 20. Cuts it upfield. He's got a hole. Nice run by Schaumburg. Number 3. Medeiros for Schaumburg. Elk Grove kind of flew up the sidelines, but left that middle wide open. We always like you to watch Elk Grove TV, but if you're anywhere near a window and facing west, take a peek out. It's a beautiful sunset here. Schaumburg, 1st and 10 from their own 40.
1st and 10 Saxons, their own 40.
Shotgun snap. Pass out to the flat. Elk Grove looks to have this cornered, but a nice little juke move by Schaumburg. It's going to get about 5.
To Vince Haydecker.
Kyle Goff calling the plays for Schaumburg tonight.
Gain of 5, second down and 5, 45-yard line.
Back in the shotgun again. Little handoff right up the middle. Another hole. Schaumburg's running tough. All the way to the 40. Gain of 25. First down.
That's Vince Haydecker with the football for the Saxons. He gets down to the Grenadier 40-yard line.
It looks like Elk Grove has a little size on the defensive line, but it seems to me so far that the Schaumburg Saxons are quick off the ball with their guards and tackles. They're creating holes. 1st and 10 from Elk Grove 40.
And let's see who else might have been there. Ryan O'Malley.
Handoff again, same play. Scampering, fighting for yardage. Probably about 8.
Maybe 33-yard line. Picks up 6 or 7 yards.
Elk Grove's got to do something here to stop this run. Basically going right down the middle. Yeah, Elk Grove had a really great first half against Maine West, and then right at the last second of the first half, they lost the lead, and then Maine West never looked back. 2nd and 4 from the 34. 3 in motion. Handoff. Quarterback keeper. Elk Grove stops it nicely. We're going to press a third and 3 probably.
Quarterback number 1, Ray Black.
Ray Black, the quarterback for Schaumburg.
34-yard line. Got a 3rd down and 4. One of their tackler was Trevor Petlaw.
Black in the shotgun. I have a feeling we're going to see most of that all day. Little fake. Pass out on the flat. Elk Grove had it. Reversing field. He's got a lot of room in a blocker. The 10. Touchdown, Schaumburg. We got a flag down, I believe. Yep, they're calling it back. I think we might have a hold. And you're going to see that when everybody thinks the play is going left and the runner comes back to the right, you tend to get a hold on that crack block. We'll see what the call is.
Pass play was good for 34 yards. The receiver was Rafael Medeiros.
Medeiros has caught 2 today. Holding.
Penalty indicated against the Saxons.
That's a nice break for Elk Grove.
We'll move the ball back to the 41-yard line of the Grenadiers.
That's a
third down again for Schaumburg.
3rd and 11 for Schaumburg. That was a huge, huge flag against their offense.
3rd and 11.
Black in the shotgun. Looks to be throwing. Quick slant. Elk Grove's got it. Just beautiful defense. Gang tackling. Maybe got maybe a yard, maybe back to the line of scrimmage. 4th and 11. Although Black is still out there, but he may be the punter as well. There's a slight breeze coming out of the west, which is directly across the field into the press box.
12 yards are needed for a first down.
I gotta believe this is gonna be some sort of pooch. Yeah, this will be a pooch punt. Elk Grove has nobody back to receive it. Into the wind. They're going to let it drop. That's a good break for Elk Grove. The wind got it, kicked it out of bounds, probably around the 11-yard line. So Elk Grove will start 1st and 10 from their 11.
Elk Grove's going to take possession. It'll be first down and 10.
So last week, Ryan Tanner did most of the quarterbacking. I think Luke Meyer got in for some. I'm not sure if Danny O'Donnell wasn't happy or maybe he's just trying to figure out what he has for the season. But Tanner played a great first half. I would say if there's going to be a helper tonight on the field, the wind, the Elk Grove Grenadiers have it in this quarter. And let's see if they can use it.
First and 10 Elk Grove.
Tanner's in the shotgun. Ooh, nice quarterback. Quarterback draw on a fake to the out. About 4 or 5 yards. Takes us to the 23, 2nd and 5. Last week also running back Jordan Bruford had a heck of a first half. Every time he touched the ball, it seemed to be positive yards. I believe he's in the backfield right now. Fake to Buford. Fumble. Looks like Elk Grove got the ball.
Loose ball back at the 5-yard line or so.
No matter where we pick that up, it's good that we picked it up. Because if Schaumburg gets that ball, he have 1st and 10 from the 4. Ryan Tanner picked up his own fumble. The play was broken to begin with. It looked like a handoff to Bruford. Tanner kept it, and there was some confusion. And I want to say his own player might have tipped it out of his hand. So we got a third down, and 21 yards to go. I don't see him putting the ball in the air here, but we'll see. And they are. Little slant up the middle. Oh, it was in his hands. I believe that was 23. Bruford.
Incomplete pass.
Grenadiers are going to have to punt here. Hopefully the wind will help them. The Schaumburg Saxons waiting for the punt at about the 36 of Elk Grove. Yeah, that fumble and a drop pass, and here we sit at 4th down deep in our own territory. Folks, I wish I could tell you the numbers, but I can't see that white on those yellow jerseys until they get a little closer to the bench. Good snap. Decent punt. Gets a roll out of it. Schaumburg does poison, gets away from it, and we're going to tap that down at the 39-yard line.
It's going to be down at the 39-yard line of the Grenadiers.
So we'll see Schaumburg's second series. They have great field position. This is about where they left off on the last possession.
First and 10 Saxons.
Kind of a balanced offense from Schaumburg at this point. 3 passes, 2 passes, maybe 3 runs. The biggest play they had came back on a holding, but that was a kind of a busted play that went left and swung back around right. Black in the shotgun again. Far left hash. Snaps the ball coming this way. Little sweep around the end. Elk Grove's there. tackled forward for an extra 3 yards.
Vince Haydecker carrying the ball.
It looks like Elk Grove had them pinned, but just a little stop and a left jab, and he gets about 3 more yards. We got a player down here for Elk Grove, Trevor Detloff. He's up to his feet. Looks to be an ankle. Yeah, definitely an ankle. Maybe not. He went down and stayed down. But he's making himself to the bench.
Play was good for 8 yards, 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2 for Saxons from the 31. Be a big stop here. They'll swing out to the left. Elk Grove's pursuing. Second chances. Elk Grove's had a lot of chances for first-time tackle, and these Saxons just keep busting through. It's the 2nd and 3rd wave they're tackling for the Grens. Still didn't get the first down, so we're 3rd and 1. This is definitely 2-down territory, but that's not to say we can't stop it. We'll run up the middle, no problem. At least 3 or 4, plenty for the first down. Elk Grove's got some enthusiasm here.
That time the ball carrier for Schaumburg was Xavier Tadilla. Picked up the first down.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 26.
1st and 10, 20.
5:45 left in the first. Schaumburg's running a really efficient offense here. Just just 2, 3, 4 yards at a time. Black on the end run. Makes a cut. Great move. And it looks like we're going to get a late hit out of bounds by Elk Grove. Easily 8 yards off the playing field. And the Gren decided to take a shot at the quarterback. That's going to probably be an extra 15. We'll see what the referee says. Chain gang starting to move. And the standard, you can't do that from the Schaumburg Saxons fans across from us. You're still talking this through. It seemed pretty obvious from here, and I'm 80 yards away.
Penalties against Elk Grove.
Personal foul. For the life of me, with all the technology we have these days, I cannot figure out why we can't mic a high school referee.
So it's a 1st and 8.
That's my one and only complaint for tonight. 1st and 8 from the 8. Black in the shotgun again. Little handoff near side. He's trying to get to the edge. Doesn't get there. Elk Grove, good pursuit. Maybe 3 yards. 2nd and 5. I'm sure Coach Danny O'Donnell would love to see Elk Grove stuff. A couple more downs here.
Tackle for the Grenadiers. Looks like the ball's going to be right at the 5. Gain of 3. 2nd and 5. 5-yard line.
This is where if you're Schaumburg, 2nd and 5, it's kind of a golden down for you. You can do just about anything because you know you got 3rd and 5 at worst coming back if you don't make anything. We'll hand off up the middle. Maybe 2 or 3 yards. Stop. Grenadiers with a great tackle.
2 or 3 yard line.
I'm going to guess the 3-yard line will be 3rd and 3. Coach O'Donnell should be happy. 2 more of those and we're in shape.
Three-yard line. Gain of 2. 3rd down and 3.
Let's see what the Schaumburg Saxons come up with. I can't imagine you would be throwing the ball anywhere here on 3rd. I would probably run that same play. Black in the shotgun. Looks to be the same play. He takes it left. Bulldozes his way, but not in yet. Another great gang tackle by Elk Grove. I'd love to give you a number, but there's 4 or 5 every time they tackle the ball. 4th and 1. A huge play in this game, and I know it's only the first quarter, but both teams, they're looking for that first win. Schaumburg takes no time. Quarterback's going to run right over his guards. No signal yet. There it is. Touchdown, Schaumburg. Smart play by Schaumburg. Don't let anybody give any chance to get ready. Snap the ball and go over your offensive line.
1 yard run.
Gage Karras comes in for Schaumburg for the extra point. Not much wind to speak of.
The point after the holder is Kyle Goh, and the kicker, Gage Karras.
Snap, it's up, and it's good. Schaumburg strikes first with 4:12 left in the first.
It's Schaumburg 7, Elk Grove 0.
Coach Danny O'Donnell, great guy. Everybody's rooting for him here in town. Local kid, grew up here. From what I can gather, the kids love to play for him. But he's going to have to rally his offense. We're going to have something more than a 3 and out. Be nice to have a nice long drive and put some points on the board. Schaumburg's offense looks just kind of happy with just 3 and 4 yards every once in a while. We haven't seen anything downfield yet. Pretty much the same formations each time. Well, let's see what Ryan Tanner and the Elk Grove offense has after we get this kickoff. Teagle Miles is back deep for the Grens. Yeah, with the new rules, the new scheduling, we're seeing some different schools on these schedules for some of these high schools. We're gonna, like I said earlier, we're gonna end up seeing Glenbard North, which I don't think we've ever played in the history of Elk Grove. Deerfield is new, and then once you get into the conference, it's the same schools we've all known.
Karras kicking off for Schaumburg.
Karras comes back at the extra point for the kickoff.
Tanner Teagle Miles.
Little squib kick, gonna work its way down to about the 25. Elk Grove grabs it at the 30, takes a knee.
Is fallen on by the Grenadiers.
I would suggest to you that that's a good field position for Elk Grove. It seems to be the new thing in high school football is just get it down inside the 30 and be happy with it for most teams. Danny O'Donnell working the headset there. There's Coach Lee, I believe. Coach Jeremy Carlson's down there as well. Tanner in the shotgun. Bruford on his left. Here's a snap. Little fake. Little outlet pass. This can't go anywhere. Finally, the whistle comes out after they basically pick up the Grenadier and bring them back 6 yards. Yeah, that play just came together just far too slow. Schaumburg's defense was all over it immediately. I would have liked to see Tanner fake it to the wing or the wide receiver and cut up. He would have had 3-4 yards easy. 2nd and 10 for the Grens with 3:36 left in the first. Ooh, almost picked off. Good catch. Pretty close to a first down. Matt DiMaria with the catch. I almost think that went through the Schaumburg Saxons defender's hands. DiMaria might have been as shocked as anybody that it got through to him.
So,
good catch, good turn.
39-yard line.
3rd and not even a 1. Schaumburg loading the lineup. Little pass again out to 2. Nice little juke move. Oh, nice play by Joe Asino. With his little stop and start, he worried me because he hadn't gained the first yard, but he had the confidence. Grabbed about 4 or 5 more yards after that. Elk Grove right at midfield. Plays coming in from the sidelines. Bruford's on Tanner's right now. Nice. Right over the middle.
Nathan Dean's pass completed to Ryan Tanner.
So Tanner is out on the flat and takes the pass for a first down for Elk Grove.
Sean Rogers made the tackle. Play was good for 12 yards, another first down, this time at Schaumburg's 38-yard line.
I wish I could tell you, folks. I can't see the numbers, but it looks like Tanner's a white out again. I would believe that would be, a nice offsides.
Penalty
Is it
here
Detloff
against
that's at quarterback now?
Schaumburg. 5-yard offside penalty. It's going to put the ball at the 33-yard line. First and 5.
Elk Grove's
now.
got some momentum here now. A couple first downs, a nice penalty. 1st and 5 from the 33. Shotgun. Nathan Dean. I got another flag here.
Dean's pass is incomplete. There is a penalty flag right at the line of scrimmage.
Saw it out of my peripheral vision, but I think this might go against Elk Grove.
The 38-yard line.
We'll have to wait and see. Penalties will kill drives.
Got a roughing the passer
We'll take it.
penalty. That'd be against Schaumburg. We'll move the ball down to the Saxon.
Elk Grove will take that penalty, and I'm sure the Schaumburg coach is having
At
a
the
conniption.
18-yard line, it would appear. So 1st and 10, Elk Grove, Schaumburg's 18-yard line.
So Dean in the shotgun, Bruford to his left, Tanner out wide. Another offside's almost called. Just a scrum in the middle. Maybe he falls for a yard.
Gordon Bruford
Should
carried
bring
the
up
ball.
3rd and 9. We need some positive yards here. We'd like to get ourselves into a shorter
Maybe
field.
a loss of 1. It's second and 11, 19-yard line.
A little audible here. 67 calling out some coverages for Dean. He's going to put it up in the air. He's got all day to go up on his own. Takes it on his own. Gets about 4 or 5 yards. Tough yards.
Dean to about the 14, maybe 15-yard line.
Should be 3rd and about
Making a tackle
6.
for the Saxons that time was Matthew Carver.
Again, 3rd and
So
7.
let's see, we're at the 15-yard
Definitely
line.
2
6
down
yards, maybe
territory
7
here.
for a first down.
Elk Grove needs to at least get 3 or 4, which would help. If not, just throw it in the end zone. Plays are coming in kind of slow. But Dean is set. Shotgun, Bruford to his left. Nice little draw play up the middle. Bruford banging yards.
Ball carrier.
Got about 4.
That was Jordan Bruford.
It's going to bring up 4th and 7. 50-some
Tackle
seconds
for
left in the
Schaumburg.
quarter. Elk
Play
Grove
with
speeding
Sean
things up here.
Rogers.
Schaumburg's going to take a timeout. Yeah, 49 seconds low. I think Schaumburg was kind of feeling like I was. They had plenty of time in between plays because plays were coming in a little bit slow for Elk Grove.
Maybe 3
They
yards.
stepped on the gas pedal
maybe for a
and forced
first
them to take a
down.
timeout. 4th and 3 here. 49 seconds left in the first. You got to get some points here. I mean, you're down 7. That's fine. First quarter, but if you can answer back, let Schaumburg know you're here. While I have a minute, it's time to raise those steins at the village's annual Oktoberfest. Enjoy German food, beer, live music, and more. Celebration is at the Rotary Green on Friday, September 19th. Friday, September 19th, from 6 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. and Saturday, September 20th to 3 p.m. to 11. For more information, please visit the Elk Grove Village website. That website is elkgrove.org/Oktoberfest. 4th and 3. It's a big play here for the Grens. Everybody spread out wide. Dean rolls right. He's got a man in the corner. Wow, what a play by Schaumburg. The pass was thrown a little bit short.
Schaumburg will take
It hit the
possession.
Grenadier in the hands,
First and 10.
but Schaumburg had laid a big hit and lodged the ball loose, so Schaumburg will take over.
Call it the 11-yard line.
Well, let's see. We got to have Elk Grove defense step up here, keep it a short field, keep them on this side of the 50. A 3-and-out would do wonders. Probably one, maybe two plays left in the quarter. Black in the shotgun. We got Elk Grove to flinch, but did not go over the line. Looks like Elk Grove might bring a little bit of pressure here from the near side. Little run play up the middle. This is probably about a 20-yard gain saving tackle. Nice little juke move and a pause, and Schaumburg running back had some room, but Elk Grove saved it with a shoestring. Was enough for a first down.
Haydecker picked up a first down. Yeah, just over the 20 to about the 21-yard line.
Schaumburg now can be a little bit deliberate. They're waiting for the end of the quarter. Up 7-0, and looks like they're going to take this one down till the clock hits 0. So a pretty good start by Schaumburg's offense. Just kind of, I don't want to say mundane, but they take what's given. No real huge plays, but every play looks the same, and then they have many different plays off that look. Elk Grove defense has been pretty good at the gang tackle, but the last few plays, Schaumburg's running backs have gotten to 2-3 yards ahead without any contact. So I'll get another one in here for you. Hometown Parade. Be sure to come out to this year's Hometown Parade on Saturday, September 20th at 2 p.m. The parade kicks off at Tani. And we'll travel Elk Grove Boulevard to Lions Drive and end at Oktoberfest grounds, Rotary Green. If you've been here before, I think that's the route we've had for the last 35 years. It's always a good time. Always a good time. If you can't attend, you can watch it right here on live on EGTV. Catch the live stream on Facebook Live page, YouTube channel, or on the website at eg-tv.org. All right, first and 10. Schaumburg from the 20. Black running back select, drops back the pass. He's got somebody open over the middle. That's Kyle Goff.
Kyle Goff. Let's see, they're going to be
on a 22-yard gain.
Right at the 44-yard line.
That's basically our longest play of the game here. Black had a lot of time to throw.
Yards, first down.
Elk Grove's positioning on defense, showing some pressure, backs out of it. Running back 4. Oh, stuffed.
Vince Haydecker
again. Too many numbers to call.
To the 47-yard
it might
line,
give him
3
yards here.
Tackling for the Grenadiers, there was Caleb Avalos there. Also in on the tackle, Ethan Otano.
Otano, the lead tackle. 2nd and 7. Black in the shotgun. A little short pass out to the wing, and that's going to be stopped by Elk Grove. They're going to bring up a 3rd down here.
Pass is completed. The reception was Tommy Poldak.
This would be a great stop for Elk Grove. Basically a 3-and-out for Schaumburg. I don't think they've had a 3-and-out yet tonight.
3rd down at the 49.
Elk Grove's got too many men on the
3
field.
needed.
Got a timeout, referee timeout. I think he was letting the Elk Grove kid get off the field, quite frankly. 3rd and 3. Big down here for the Grens. Draw play up the middle. Easily the first down and then some.
Again, the ball carrier for Schaumburg.
Schaumburg's offensive line did a great job there creating a hole.
He gets the first down across the 45 to the 44-yard line. 1st and 10 Saxons.
Black back to pass. He's got some pressure. Ooh, that ball bounced around. He hit a running back right in the shoulder pad. It went straight up in the air. Nobody close enough to get it. Elk Grove was close, but not close enough.
44-yard line of the Grenadiers, second and 10.
That's a bit of a dangerous pass. It's a timing play. Pass has to be right on. It hit him in the shoulder pad, and I think Elk Grove would have been able to stop it, but second and 10. Little handoff coming near side. Elk Grove almost had a shoe tackle.
Vince Haydecker gets to the 33.
Brandon Adamowitz on the tackle, but not enough as it gives Schaumburg a first down. First contact we had him was about 2 yards in, but it would have been a shoestring tackle.
Haydecker picked up a first down.
This just seems to be Schaumburg's offense. They just take what they give us, that you give them. If it's 2 yards or 6 yards, they just muddle through. Hand up the middle again. First contact right at the line of scrimmage. Nice little juke move. Running back's gone. Oh, good pursuit by Elk Grove to stop from a touchdown.
That's Haydecker, 26-yard run.
He had the angle. He had the corner. He should have just kept going.
7-yard line.
He might have got down to the 1 or 2, but instead tried to move, and Elk Grove tackled well.
Smith. First and goal to go.
First and 7 from
7-yard line.
The 7. Eli Kesh is in the backfield now with Black. Wide receiver spread. He's going to go right up the middle. Oh, nice. Elk Grove stopped him. It looked like he hit a brick wall.
Schaumburg was
maybe a yard.
Xavier Talea.
Second down from the 6-yard line. Let's see if Elk Grove can stand tall here.
Second and 6 at the 6.
Cadella again at his right. Black waiting for everybody to settle in. Elk Grove's pinch in the middle. We'll pitch out to the side, and it's a no-brainer.
Once again,
the Elk Grove stacked the middle on that. I think the quarterback and the running back realized it. Soft little pitch, and he was untouched from 6 yards out.
Elk Grove, nothing.
So Gage Karras will come in for his second attempt at an extra point tonight. Ball being held by Kyle Go. Ooh, there's movement. That's going to run back. Little movement on Schaumburg. Should be 5 extra yards. Again, I said if there's any wind at all that's helping. It's going to be helping Schaumburg in this quarter.
The Saxons, 5 yards.
Well, in high school, kicking can be interesting, and an extra 5 yards can be a big deal. We'll see what happens.
Kicker is Gage Karras.
Snap is good. Hold is good. Kick is good.
Kick is good.
Schaumburg runs out to a 14-0 lead with 8:38 in the second quarter. We're going to have to get some sort of sustained offense. Get something going, move the chains, maybe knock some time off the clock. Coach O'Donnell is talking to Teagle Miles, I believe. Strike that. Griffin Ewan. Boy, the yellow jerseys look good this year. I haven't seen these in a long, long time. Maybe 10, 15 years ago was when they got away from the previous yellow, but this looks sharp. Elk Grove back at their 10 to receive the kick. is up, and it's a good one.
Kicking off.
Elk Grove grabs it around the 10. He's got some blockers, trying to get up straight to the middle. Tanner on the return gets to about the 21 or 2. Excuse me, 25, 26.
And Elk Grove will start from there.
So let's see what Nathan Dean and the offense can come up with here. They're going to need to maybe be a little more aggressive at this point. Down 14. We got plenty of time left in the half, but we can't have a 3 and out. Dean, empty backfield. Schaumburg moves up. Poses for the blitz and doesn't make it. Still getting the play in from Elk Grove. Meanwhile, the offensive line is still standing in their stance. I never understood that. Snap to Dean. Looks far side. Ball tipped. Incomplete pass. Folks, I want to thank you for your patience. I don't call play-by-play all that often, but my partner Chris Randall, who's as good as they get, he got in here, and I appreciate it. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, sorry about that.
You don't have to apologize. Not at all. Now the folks can actually get some play-by-play.
Well, we got 14-0 here, and we're in the second quarter.
Yeah, so you haven't missed much offense in Elk Grove. Maybe this will be their 4th possession, 2 down and outs, or 3 and outs. Schaumburg's just, their offense is methodical, and both defenses have been pretty stingy. Over the middle. Tanner was wide open. He cut off the route.
I think that Tanner thought the intended pass was for the receiver that was going through the middle, but that was wide open for him.
He cut the route off.
Yeah.
I mean, from my standpoint, and I'm sure Coach O'Donnell's, he's wondering why did we quit on that? That would have been 6, right?
Yeah, absolutely. He was steps ahead of the DB too at number 25. 3rd and 10 now for Dean and the Grenadiers.
Yeah, the thing I've seen this over and over is the place is coming pretty slowly. But Elk Grove they just can't get momentum. It's like they're not uphill, they're not downhill, they're just kind of stuck in neutral.
Looking for a pass, 3rd down, shovels it over to Broford fumbles it, and it looks like the Schaumburg falls on top of it right at the 30-yard line.
That's our 2nd fumble of the half. First one we recovered deep in our own zone, but lost 15 yards, and that basically set up Schaumburg's first score in the first quarter.
By Schaumburg.
And that could have been a 4th and 2 kind of situation there for the Grenadiers.
Right.
Instead, it's 1st and 10 for the Saxons at the 31 in plus territory here, up 14-0.
Yeah, Black, the quarterback, is just methodical. He doesn't really make many mistakes, and he reads the field well.
Yeah, he has 4 receivers to his left. Looking one-on-one on the far side.
Good
well
defense.
Defended by there.
Great defense.
Pass is incomplete in the end zone.
Pass was on mark. It's just a little too much air under it, and Elk Grove caught up the last couple seconds.
Yeah, I want to say it was Marion Smith who broke that up.
Yeah.
But like you said, great pass off the back shoulder of the receiver, and just better defense there for the Grenadiers.
I like Black's look. He can run the ball. He's probably had about 3 runs for 3 or 4 yards, but you feel like he could bust one.
Quick wide receiver screen. Sent over to Vince Haydecker. He breaks a tackle. Man to beat, gets to the outside. Haydecker pushed out around the 6-yard line. And that's where Schaumburg will take over 1st and goal with under 8 to play here in the first half.
Yeah, that's their longest play of scrimmage. And Elk Grove has had a hard time with first contact. They've had some gang tackles. They've looked really good. Some of them for, 2-yard gain. But every once in a while, that first one misses, and there's nobody to help behind. That got them here.
This is actually going to go back here. Looks like a holding. Yep, holding on Schaumburg. So the Grenadiers get bailed out on the wide receiver screen, and now it's 2nd and long.
We'll take that.
For Schaumburg.
First quarter, same thing. They had a big chunk play, and they had a holding, and it brought it back, and they held Schaumburg to no points. Let's hope they do the same.
Yeah. So back to the original line scrimmage for the Saxons. A little different look here on offense. He has a back with him. Looks to be Kyle Go. Motion. Fake handoff to the motion man. Runs it up the middle, and he gets decked at the 25-yard line.
Depleted.
It's going to be 3rd and 4 for the Saxons. Yeah.
Chris, we talked about this last year. I can't remember the team, but we were like, man, I can't see numbers. I can't see any numbers unless they're on the bench.
Yeah.
So good luck on the Grens. We're going to have to learn this roster quick.
Yeah. Second game wearing these yellow jerseys.
Right.
We gave them a lot of promise last week. They're very nice. They got the helmets numbers as well, but like you said, you got to see it. Here's another handoff. This one's to Haydecker.
Haydecker almost looks like a fullback for their offense.
2 or 3 yards.
And it's going to be 4th. They're going to move the chains officially, and it's going to be 1st down at the 20-yard line. So needed one more yard, or got one more yard to beat the line scrimmage, and he did it. But yeah, you're right. Seeing the numbers on the screen are a lot clearer than seeing the numbers, how far we are.
100%.
1st and 10.
Schaumburg, though, very nice numbers.
I like it. Should be mandatory.
Haydecker in the backfield motion. That's Medeiros. He's looking for the pass into the end zone and overthrows his receiver, intended to Kyle Go.
A rare bad pass by Black.
Yeah.
And receiver Kyle Go.
Dale Grove's just kind of stuck in neutral. I watched the telecast. Nice job.
Thank you.
Yeah, your partner was a heck of a lot better than me. This might be my last one. If I get a pink slip from Deb, I'll know why.
Not at all.
But the first half looked great, and then I don't know what happened in the second half.
And like you kind of said, too, like last week you said that the offense has been getting slow to the line. Like last week it was play. It was very fast moving. As Haydecker gets the handoff, beats one tackle, knocks off another, and then will fall down right around the 11-yard line.
I just feel like football has to be much of a speed sport, right?
Yeah.
I get it. You got to get plays in, and the more you stand around, it's just like you kind of lose it, in my opinion.
And as well, the other team has more time to catch their breath. They get their legs back underneath them. As
it was a 1st down, a 10-yard.
They are calling it a first and goal now, so 10 yards for the Saxons to get a 3-possession lead.
Oh, for the turnover.
Yep. Haydecker to the left of Black. 3 receivers to his left as well. Rolls out, quick screen to Decker. Haydecker makes a man miss, hit around the 4-yard line, falls forward, maybe gets to the 3. But the Saxons in business here.
2nd and 3.
Nice little block by Medeiros, number 3. He got that runner at least 4 extra yards.
I kind of said it earlier. They like nickel and dime them, where it's just like quick, easy plays, get the ball out of Black's hand quickly, and then get 5 or 6 yards, and it's just super hard to stop. They don't get a lot of chunk plays.
You've seen the 2 longest play attempts was the one in the corner and the reception.
Here's a handoff to Haydecker. He runs it up the middle, falls short to the 1-yard line, 3rd and goal.
Just short of the goal line.
He is a load.
So we're going to have a 3rd down and 1.
Definitely a 4-down territory here for Schaumburg.
They're first for the Grenadiers on the tackle, Ethan Otano.
Yeah, I was out on Friday. I had some plans, but word was getting out around town that, hey, they're up by 3. And then I watched the broadcast and was surprised they had lost.
Yeah, they were up 14-6 after the end of the first quarter. Got a safety to start the second quarter, so 16-6.
A little movement on the line.
Haydecker goes through, and they're going to be a touchdown for Vince Haydecker, the junior, for the Saxons.
It almost looked like Schaumburg moved a little.
Yeah.
Elk Grove might have been trying to draw him.
So they were up 16-6, and then it was 14 or
34.
28 points unanswered.
Yeah,
there.
right.
It kind of was the same thing. The offense then became very methodical and didn't find a rhythm in that second half, and it was kind of it.
Well, I did watch the replay for the most part. Here's our extra point here.
Yep. Kicker sends it through.
He's been solid today.
Gage Karras.
Karras has been solid. I did watch it, and I did notice that it was Nathan Dean and then
Maher
came.
Yep.
And I didn't know if that
Maher
was
a couple times last year.
Yeah. We both kind of liked this arm angle, and So I didn't know,
Academy
not
can help.
watching each and every play, I didn't know if it was, for lack of a better term, like, hey, I'm not happy with Dean, I'm going to bring him in, or if he's just trying to figure out what he's got. But it's been Dean all the way tonight.
Yeah, well, last week it was a lot of Dean and running.
Yeah.
Where the first 3 plays that I saw today, it was Dean and throwing. Where that's where Maher came in the second half when they needed some offense to get done with the throw. But it looks like obviously Dean can throw the ball decently well too. So it's just one of them's got to hit the target at one point. But last week I would say Tanner was open, kind of like just that one play there, overthrown by maybe 2-3 yards. It was there multiple times last week against Maine East.
Yeah,
Maine
he's definitely WR1, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Tall, lanky, and has some speed. It's just we got to find him a way to get him the ball.
Yep. So down 21 are the Grenadiers here with 4:45 to go in the first half. Second week in these yellow uniforms, Schaumburg in the all white.
Yeah, I guess these are going to be home uniforms all year.
Yeah, they're nice.
Yeah, they are.
As this is going to be Bruford to return. Has some
Stutter
room,
stuff.
makes a man miss, runs into his own player, though, slows him down, breaks another one, trying to get to the outside, cuts it back, and then swarmed by Saxons right around the 36-yard line. But that's where they'll be marked down.
On the return, that was Tico Miles.
I don't know. From where I'm standing, it's just one game. But, boy, with those moves, I'd like to see Bruford in the offense be about 4 yards behind the quarterback.
Miles on the return.
Like, it took him a little while to get going, but he had some great lateral speed there.
Well, we're going to have an additional
Instead of on
here.
Dean's hip, maybe.
It's going to put the ball in
So it's also going to be a face
territory.
mask here on Schaumburg. So that's going to move the offense for the Grenadiers into plus territory at the 49-yard line. Before 35 to play here, and a great opportunity for Elk Grove to get some momentum.
Yeah.
Hold the ball into the half.
All timeouts left, 4.5 minutes. You've got to put some points up on the board. And I don't see him kicking a field goal. This has to be touchdown or bust.
Empty backfield here for Dean. Pressure comes from the outside. He takes it himself, runs up the middle. Stiffs arms one, and then is going to be met right at the 46-yard line is where the far referee is going to say it. See where the near ref.
Ooh, Zero just gave a little kick out.
Yeah.
Missed everybody.
And there's a flag.
Yeah, that's going to go on Schaumburg.
As like you said,
Tanner saw what happened, said a couple things, and Zero couldn't hold his peace, and he's going to pick up the personal foul.
Kyle Go and Tanner, like you said, Kyle Go and Tanner were in the mix there.
You know, you wonder what goes people's heads, right?
Yeah.
But yet, if you watch football last night,
I was going to say that it was exactly the same
even
thing.
the pros that are making $1 million a year, they just lose their cool. I couldn't believe what I was watching last night. We hadn't even had a snap in the ball, and there's a guy ejected, and then a couple more personal fouls. It was just a wreck.
Yeah.
Penalty against the
Another penalty here, back-to-back plays for the Saxons that kill. Field position-wise, it would have been at the 36 of Elk Grove, and now they're on the 36 of Schaumburg and have only one play.
Yeah, and only 10 seconds off the clock.
Yep. We said 31-yard line, first down.
Yeah, Zero could have had. It's golf, right?
Yeah.
He could have had a penalty on the outset, but when he went to kick somebody, there was nobody there to kick, and the referee was staring at him. He let it go, but he wanted to get back into the fray, and the Grenadiers will take it.
Well, and too, there was a lot of contact after the play, after Dean went out of bounds, and it just continued through. As now we're going to run it. Play resumes 4:10 here. Dean empty backfield once again. Found some success running it through. Fake handout to Bruford. He runs it back up the middle. Met by 3 Saxons, stays on his feet, and then finally going to be brought down by Smith.
Well, Smith had great pursuit.
Yeah, he did.
He looked like Bruce Smith from the old Bills. I mean, he was 5 yards off the ball, whipped around and caught him from behind. I mean, it was a great play by Smith. We'll take it, though.
2nd and 3 here for the Grenadiers. Dean has Bruford on his left. Tanner one-on-one here on the near sideline. Also out there we have Joe Asino. And there's one more receiver all the way on the far outside to the left of Asino even. As they're going to hand off to Tanner. Tanner trying to get to the outside. Asino's got a block, and there's going to be the flag as there was a hold. So this is going to go back even more here for the Grenadiers.
Zooks, you can't hold in this position. Like, you just can't hold. It's just too big of a penalty.
Yep. So it'll go to be about 2nd and 12 now for the Grenadiers.
I understand why the hold was there, right? We're trying to get Tanner the edge and trying to make him cut it up, but if he gets tackled where he's at, it's what, 2nd
Maybe
and
a
1?
loss. Yeah, loss of 2 yards.
Maybe.
Right there. 3rd and short is what it would have been.
Yep.
Instead, you go 2nd and long.
Yeah, let's hope this doesn't hurt too badly. Most of this drive has been on penalties, no?
Yep.
Penalties a holding penalty against Elk Grove.
Can we repeat the down?
And those are penalties that are 10 yards from where it happened, so
Not
if
horrible.
we move the ball back to the 33-yard line.
So it'll be about
Gonna be
12
second
yards to
down
the
again.
first, 13.
Elk Grove getting in a huddle. Aside from the
Second
wide
down,
receivers,
about
Asino,
12 yards are needed for the next first down.
Di Maria, and
Di
Tanner.
Maria and Tanner, yeah.
Short side of the field is on that far side. Elk Grove's got a lot of room with one-on-one here on Tanner, but it is a longer throw for Dean.
Yeah, and we got a safety just waiting for that thing to
Yeah.
flutter.
Schaumburg brings pressure. Di
it's
Maria
behind him.
over the head, and you got, like you said,
His
behind
pass
him.
incomplete.
Asino was the intended receiver, and now it's 3rd and 13 or 3rd and 12
Asino
here
was
for the
the
Grenadiers,
intended
which look to be
receiver.
promising on the
Third down,
Schaumburg
12.
penalties.
Yep.
One big penalty for the
33
Grenadiers,
yard line.
possibly killing the drive, but there's still a
think,
chance. Still a chance.
I think Dean had a little happy feet. Somebody was coming at it,
Yeah.
like below his knees. He got a little happy feet, and he just tugged the throw.
Yeah.
But Asino was wide open. He had a nice route and got himself some space.
There's been a lot of open receivers to the start in the seams. As here's Dean's running to the outside, looking for a receiver, finds the open man and connects with
Nice,
Asino.
Asino.
It's going to be about 2 yards short of the first down marker.
We'll take that.
The Grenadiers have a 4th and short now.
Asino.
Asino ran a long way to get to where he was.
Great job on the bootleg action there for the coach
That was
O'Donnell
good
and
for
the
about 10
Grenadiers.
yards.
That was a
We
good
got
play call.
4th and 2,
4th and
maybe
1.
4th and 1.
If it's a 4th and 2, it's an
2-yard line.
extremely short 2 yards. The Grenadiers are lining up to go for it. 2 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Take it, throws it. Asino wide receiver screen. The Grenadiers get it and some more.
Face mask?
No,
they got him legal.
He's running out of bounds after getting the first
They've run that
down.
play about twice.
Play good for
First one, not that good of a throw. Second one, it was this close to busting, and that one is a really good play.
Yeah. Great job by Tanner to block. Get that key block just to make sure we get those 2 yards, and
Yeah.
it created more after the fact as well.
Well, you said it, without Tanner, that play's a loss
Yeah.
at best.
Same kind of formation. Di Maria's all alone on the
Corner
outside.
blitz.
This one they do hand off, and Bruford's met instantly, maybe a loss of a yard. As the Grenadiers trying to get a quick couple yards on a run play there. As we approach the 2-minute mark here in the first half.
Had a corner blitz Schaumburg did, and he got in quickly.
Yeah, they've been having corner blitzes with the backs a couple of times here.
Yeah, they're
throughout
aggressive.
Didn't jump. Dean and Bruford look back. Everyone looking back looking for the next play call. Asino in motion. One-on-one here with Tanner. Di Maria and Asino on Dean's left. As everyone looks back once again to the line of scrimmage. Wasted about 35 seconds here between plays. Here's the ref in the back with the play clock running down. Hikes it. Looking for Tanner. Cuts it in the middle.
Nice
Good
pass.
play. And it's through
Touchdown.
the end zone. Touchdown,
Nicely
Grenadiers.
done.
Ryan Tanner.
Boy,
Nathan Dean to Ryan Tanner for the touchdown.
Dean threw a bullet, and he looked relaxed doing it. He had some time, thank goodness, from the line. But, I mean, that's a great throw and catch for a touchdown. Tanner was not going to miss that ball, man.
No.
He brought that into the breadbasket pretty quickly.
Yep. Right into found the hole into the zone defense there from Schaumburg and
Yeah.
converted well.
Basically
Broke one
did
tackle and
the
then fell into the end zone.
the back splash in the end zone.
Yep,
He did that years
exactly.
ago at Dallas, right?
Elk Grove trying to scramble to get a couple more players on before this extra point.
Yeah, we'll take the extra point here.
Yeah.
Nice drive by Elk Grove. I know it was aided by some penalties by Schaumburg, but hey, we're on the board.
Momentum is momentum, and the Grenadiers just got it as the extra point flies through the uprights, and we're 21-7 with 1:15 to go here in half number 1. And the good news is, a lot can happen in 1:15, but the Grenadiers ate up 3.5 minutes of clock there on that scoring drive. So,
I mean, we'll take a turnover. I don't know that Schaumburg's turned the ball over yet.
Yeah.
So I think we're due. Something to root for.
Bart Mazur, after the extra point conversion, going to kick this one away for the Grenadiers. Down by 14 now is Elk Grove, but momentum feels to be more on this sideline as we're 1:15 away from the halftime break.
So Elk Grove's been kicking theirs deep. Schaumburg has been using the squib kick.
Squibs.
Yeah. This one's a little bit into a small win, but
is going to be received.
22.
Faked handoff. Number 3, Medeiros. And it's going to be sucked up by the Grenadiers. Falls right around the 36-yard line.
Well, they got a minute left, and I believe 2 timeouts left. Yeah, I would think.
Yep, 2 timeouts. Elk Grove still with all 3, but didn't use that one in there. They'll probably go into the locker room with all 3 timeouts. Unless something crazy happens and you get a sack right here, then you use one.
Coach Carlson giving some defensive assignments on the sideline there. Got to have a stop. I mean, you just can't let him answer in less than a minute. Turnover would be great.
Low snap to Blackie, handles the running out to the bootleg, open receiver, and dropped. It is number 30, the intended return, Jaden Valencia.
That just took 14 yards off of Black's night because that was in his hands.
Yeah,
right?
it was. All the way until he fell down to the ground.
Right. Maybe a little fingertip, but boy, it hit both hands.
Intended receiver was actually number 80, Mason Haydecker, freshman for this Saxon squad.
Haydecker's been in the backfield quite a bit. He's a load.
Yeah, he is back there now, as it's a neon out here for the Grenadiers. Wide receiver screen goes right to Medeiros.
Great pursuit.
Trying to get
Great
through,
pursuit.
and the Grenadiers stop him in the backfield. 3rd and 10.
Might be a half-a-yard loss. We'll take it. I love that. That's the gang tackle.
And here's the timeout trying to come from O'Donnell, and it does. With some time on the clock, trying to keep as much time. If you got to get this stop though here on 3rd and 10 and get off the field to try and get your offense back out there to get another score, especially with 2 timeouts now for the
Coach
Grabs.
O'Donnell was down here by the TV here talking to the offense, and I think somebody yelled at, "What do you want us to do?" Timeout was called. Let me ask you a question, and you may or may not know. Is the head coach the only person that can call timeout in high school?
I think so. I'm not 1,000% on it, but I do think that's the.
Yeah. Little water break for both teams. 3rd and 10. This is a big one.
Yep.
Boy, would this be a flip the switch if they could stop him and somehow punch something in.
Yeah, you would assume obvious pass situation here for the Schaumburg sideline, but also, you try and break a run, and if you don't get it, Elk Grove has to burn another timeout and go maybe 20 or 85 yards.
I don't see him passing the ball here, but we'll see.
Fake handoff. Black takes it himself, trying to cut to our near sideline, and he's going to lose yardage on this one. Coach O'Donnell and the Grenadiers getting excited.
Avalos, I believe.
Yep.
Nice pursuit.
So that brings it down to 4th and 10. The Grenadiers use another timeout here. 1 to go with 36 seconds left to go.
I send the house. 36 seconds left. You get a penalty and a first down, you hope for a stop and you go down 14, but I would send everybody at this punter.
It's a great stop by the Grenadiers defense. A 3 and out. And hoping to get the ball back. It does look like Black is coming out there, though.
The crowd might have been louder on that play right now than they were on the touchdown, to be honest.
Yeah.
Great play by, was it Avalos?
Yep, yeah. Avalos was the first player to get to the tackle. No one back for the Grenadiers, but also Schaumburg is lining up like they're going for this with 4th and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
What a quick slant, and he's got this guy right at the
on near sideline. Yeah, Haydecker. Elk Grove.
Oh, they got him.
Almost, and they will jump off sides. And now it's 4th and 5
Now you're going to
for
go for
Schaumburg.
it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Now, you would assume that Schaumburg had 2 timeouts there. They were going to try and get him jumped off his.
5-yarder against the Grens. Upside, it's going to still be 4th down.
Yeah, I mean,
Now, 5
I'm going for it
yards
if I'm
remaining
Schaumburg,
for
right?
the
If
first
it
down.
doesn't work out, Elk Grove's got to go 40 yards in 30 seconds with 1 timeout.
4th and 5 at the Schaumburg 41. All receivers to the
Watch
throw
Haydecker
inside. High snap. They roll out to the right. Nobody open. Pursuit goes. He throws it out of bounds, and the Grenadiers take over
Well,
at the 41-yard line of Schaumburg after the missed conversion on the 4th and 5 of Schaumburg.
I mean, you might call that a gamble on the Schaumburg side. I kind of like the call. If somebody's wide open, you're done.
Yeah.
But Elk Grove has very little offense, and they have to go 40 yards in 30 seconds.
And it did look like as well that Black was not expecting the snap quite yet.
No, he
It almost
wasn't.
went past his head.
Yeah.
So miscommunication on all fronts there on that 4th and 5 for the Saxons. And now the Grenadiers here with momentum on their side have a chance to cut it to a 1-possession lead before the half. They have 1 timeout and got to get to 41 yards with
That's the
1
thing.
timeout and a
That-
half a minute left.
If that was a timing play for Black, that's just enough to blow up the play, right?
Yep, exactly. Dean has the empty backfield. Looking to throw. Dean.
Got pressure.
Sidearm throw. It's caught by Tanner. Tanner trying to get
Gets
out of
bounds.
bounds.
Nicely done.
And they are going to stop the clock.
Yeah, that was. He had his feet moving, and he was moving forward. That was 9 seconds. Yeah, 12 seconds, we'll call it.
And it's going to be 2nd and probably about 4 to go here for the Grens. They're able to keep that timeout. High snap, looking for Tanner again. Now he throws it deep. Miscommunicated. It almost picked off. Number 21 was the running the route, Cam Anderson. And it's now going to
Somebody
be
didn't get the play.
3rd and 3, yeah.
Well, Danny O'Donnell is saying he was chucked downfield, but if I'm Danny, I'm worried about what my next play is. You're going to lose that one. Call it.
Third and 3 here for the Grens. 17 seconds left to go in the half. A chance to put some more points up here in their last 2 drives.
Don't need it all. I'll take 8 yards here if you
Yep.
can get it.
3rd and 3. Schaumburg bringing some pressure. Open through the hands of Asino, and it's picked off with Haydecker. Haydecker, 1 man to beat, and that's number 50.
He's got a
Haydecker has
blocker.
a blocker. Haydecker still going. The Grenadiers pursue it back. 2 seconds, 1 second, and now Schaumburg has a chance to put up points.
I'm telling you right now, that's going to be a 15-yard penalty against Elk Grove. We've got a hurt player down there. This could be a first and
this is
15
Dean.
from the 12. The Elk Grove player was just all over Zero, although Zero has a history, so maybe it'll go both ways here. But another player down.
There's a Schaumburg player down. You can see him on the top right of your screen
Oh,
also
yeah.
out there.
They were both in that play.
I think this is Dean on the ground for
Can't
the Grenadiers.
see that.
I don't
We're
see him
looking.
coming off the field.
Yeah, the throw was just behind Asino and
Yeah.
tipped into the hands of the waiting Schaumburg defender. Boy, if he hits him in stride, it's there.
Yep. And like you said, first down it would have been and in business.
I can't see from here. I'm trying to find the monitor here to see what number is down.
It didn't look like number 11 was coming off the field with the rest of the offense.
Coach O'Donnell and some other staff are with the player. We got 2 players down here, Schaumburg on the sideline and Elk Grove here at the hash. Everybody in the stands is on the field is hoping for the best. He's going to get to his feet, which is a great sign.
Yes. And walking off it. Seems to be on his own power here. It is Dean.
It is Dean. Number, I can't get the number on Schaumburg. They got him up, at least sitting up.
Yeah.
So you'd love to see that, right? Off his own power.
Yeah, and as well, it also you would assume puts a lot on his teammates. Like, hey, I'm sorry about the interception, but I'm going to go make this tackle, and he did.
Schaumburg player's up on his own. He's headed to the bench, so I'm going to say we're all good, but we're all better than when we were a couple seconds ago.
Yeah. Well, this play.
They're going to have some time, and there was definitely flags. We'll see what it was.
Against the Saxons.
So holding against Schaumburg.
0.
So it's their possession, but the ball is placed at
So the holding.
30-yard line.
So the holding came after the interception, so that's why Schaumburg's able to keep the ball with this, and they will look to just see the formation-wise. They're just going to knee it into the half here. Take the 21-7 lead to the break. That's exactly what happens.
The first half,
as Ray Black knees it out. We head to the break 21-7 in favor of Schaumburg.
Yeah, let's hope that the Grens come back on offense like the last 7 minutes of this quarter, because it was remarkably different than the first. We'll see what happens at quarterback. We might have to see Luke Maher, which, good, bad, or indifferent, but we'll see how Dean comes back from the injury.
Yeah, it was everyone on the Elk Grove sideline is hoping Nate Dean is all good to
Absolutely.
go. As we'll be back in about 15 minutes as our score 21-7. The Grenadiers get a late touchdown in that second half and have some momentum as we go to the second half. As he's John Walls, I'm Chris Randall. We'll see you in about 15 minutes.
Now, everyone, welcome to your Elk Grove Marching Grenadiers halftime show. Tonight, you will get to see a preview of the 2025 competition marching show. It's called Forgotten Future. We ask the audience to respectfully and quietly watch and listen as your 2025 Marching Grenadiers perform for you. Drum majors Andrew Nordstrom, Mikey Skilg, and Flor Piltron, you may now take the field for this evening's performance of Forgotten Future.
Great, thanks.
All right, if you participated tonight in the Split the Pot, well, we appreciate it, needless to say. Get your red ticket out. Take a look at it. We'll give you that number here in just a couple seconds. Okay, here's the winning number. 4047441. I'm going to say it again. If you have the winner, it's $150 tonight. $160, excuse me. You can find the money and the people that have it down there at about the 30-yard line on the track here on the home side. 30-yard line toward the concession stand. So stop down there if you have it. Pick up $160. Thank you for participating. Again, that number is 4047441. Again, we'd like to thank the Coastline Academy, their sponsor for tonight's game. If you're looking for your team to become a safe and confident driver for lifetime, they can help. Get a hold of Coastline Academy.
Good evening and welcome back here to Elk Grove, Illinois for our second half action between Elk Grove High School and Schaumburg High School. Our score 21-7 as we approach second half action. He's John Walls, I'm Chris Randall. Welcome back.
Yeah, so we saw first drive for Elk Grove was, average, and then it got a little worse. And then that ending, the last, let's say, their 6 minutes of their offense looked good, and we're down 14, but as we saw last week, Maine West throttled in the second half. Let's hopefully the Grens can this half.
Yeah, last week was definitely a tale of two halves on the other side, where Elk Grove came out firing and then fell off towards the end. So now hopefully Elk Grove can fire off here onto the second half and come away with their first win of the season, as they're 0-1, but so is Schaumburg on the other side, 0-1.
So we can definitely tell you that Dean will be out the second half. He's still on the sidelines. He's under his own power. Shoulder pads are off, so we're going to probably get a heavy dose of Luke Maher, which, you and I have talked last year in spot little series. He looked pretty good. He's got a nice arm angle.
A junior as well, so he's going to definitely see what Coach O'Donnell's going to see what he has next year under the center for this Grenadiers squad.
In the second half, Schaumburg will kick off. They'll defend the south goal.
As Karras sends this one away for the second half. It is handled by Tanner.
Who's got a wedge.
Yep, Tanner splits the gut. Tanner,
nice move.
One man to beat. Ryan Tanner trying to get to the outside. It's just him and Karras. Cuts it into the middle, stumbles down to the 9-yard line, and the Grenadiers will start it there in this second half as Ryan Tanner explodes for a big play on the opening kickoff of the half.
You could see that the minute he took 4 steps. He had the wedge, and Schaumburg was spread out super thin. None of them went to the ball. They stayed in their lane. It helped the Grens for sure.
As Karras just dove at the ankles of Ryan Tanner, and that's what made him stumble.
I'll say it was a good tackle. I'm not sure if it's going to make any highlight films, but, hey, when you're the kicker, you do anything you can.
Yeah, you are the last line of defense. As now it is Luke Maher, but he only has to go 6 yards. As they hand off to Bruford, they're going to lose some yards. He's going to be spun down at the 12.
Took a little time to get Bruford the ball in his gut.
Oh, that was yes.
I'd like to see something kind of outs, little outs, quick hit outs.
Second and goal for the Grenadiers at the 12-yard line.
I hate to say it, but this is a big down. The fans are in it. If you go back-to-back, no yards.
Yeah. 2 receivers to his left. Tanner one-on-one on the outside. Looking for Di Maria, and it is thrown into the arms of number 13, Tommy Poldek. Tommy Poldek gets forced out of bounds at the 30, and a Schaumburg turnover shuts the door for the Grenadiers and Maher after a huge kickoff return by Ryan Tanner.
I'm looking for Coach O'Donnell to see who he's talking to, because it was either the receiver or Maher who made the mistake. It's hard. It might have been Maher. It doesn't matter in the whole scheme of things, but boy, it's hard to just come in and your first throw, your goal line, first down and 6. The receiver and the quarterback were just on the wrong side of the page.
Yeah.
But the throw was a bullet.
It was. Here's the handoff to number 26, Xavier Tolda. Tolda has some room on the far side. He gets past the Elk Grove territory, pushed around, out of bounds. A late flag comes in as well. This could be late hit here on the Schaumburg.
carrying the ball on that play.
Yeah, I don't know what's
on
going to
Elk
happen here
Grove.
on Elk Grove. This would be the second personal foul, if not the third, and you just can't give up 15 yards of flag. You just can't do it.
We'll see the exact call, but as it stands right now, it's a big run from Xavier Todella.
Yeah, I'm watching this little huddle here, and Maher's really kind of beating himself up a little bit, and I got to be honest with you, that's a lot of pressure to come in. You know, your first pass is on the goal line, and you're trying to do everything you can for your team.
27-yard line.
As I said, and Chris, you saw it, that was a laser beam throw.
Had some gas on it.
I like the look of the throw. Unfortunately, the Schaumburg player made a heck of a play.
And now Schaumburg in business as they're on the Elk Grove 27. Handoff to Tolda. Tolda makes a man miss. Still running. Going to be fall down at the 19-yard line. As Schaumburg has seemed to switch all momentum here at Elk Grove High School early in the half.
Yeah, I think we're not even a minute. We're not even 2 minutes in, right?
No.
What a change of pace.
What could have seemed like for sure points for Elk Grove now seems to be for sure points for Schaumburg.
Yeah. I mean, we've had 150 yards of offense in 2 minutes.
First and 10 from the 15. Shovel pass over to Tolda. Tolda brought down in the backfield. Great pursuit there from number 45. He also had it. That's Caleb Avalos, who had it in the first half to get it to 3rd and 12 there to stop the bleeding on the Schaumburg side.
On offense, right? We're calling Tanner and Asino, and on defense, we're calling him. And only him.
It'll be second down 13.
The shovel pitch play there for Schaumburg went nowhere.
Trips wide here.
Yep, on the far side of the field for the offense. One-on-one on their near side. Fake throw. Tolda runs it.
Another big hit.
And it's going to fall down. Maybe gets to the original line scrimmage.
Man, Elk Grove has shown on defense on occasion they can throw the
Looks like you got about 3 yards maybe, so it'll be third down and 10.
They need to have quick pursuit and quick contact. The more time the running back has, he seems to be getting through the back end.
It is 3rd and 10. Ethan Otano credited with the hit there and the tackle for the Grenadiers. For sure passing situation. Almost intercepted it as it was bobbled by Kyle Go. And it falls down to 4th and 10.
He's wondering why that wasn't an interception. I do think it hit the ground. Apologize for some of the fans down below us.
Yeah.
But how can you blame them? The Grenadier fans through and through.
15-yard line of the Grens.
Lining up the kick is Schaumburg here.
Looks like a 32-yard.
This kid's looked good all night. I gotta be honest. I give this a 9 in 10 chance of going through.
Cage Karras, senior for the Saxons. Low snap though, and it's going to be a flag.
Penalty flags
Did Schaumburg move?
as the ball was snapped.
Elk Grove sure thinks so.
I still think they'll kick it with this kid's leg.
It seems like he's had a pretty decent boot.
Yeah. Wind is now currently dead. There's absolutely no wind affecting anything north, south, east, nor west.
And it is a false start, going to push Schaumburg back another 5 yards. So I'll make it officially 4th and 15 now for the Schaumburg team.
Looks like they're going to scrap the field goal now. Yep, they're going to scrap the field goal. This has to be a stop, man. You just have to stop this.
Yeah.
This could be a 14-point swing in less than 4 minutes.
This Black has nobody in the backfield. 4 receivers to his right, 1 to his left. Looking at the one-on-one coverage, he goes that way, and what a catch and touchdown by Rafael Medeiros. And scrapping the 3 turns into 7, possibly 6 at the moment for Schaumburg.
Elk Grove defender was totally right where he needed to be.
Yep.
Medeiros jumped, used the defender on his hip, and turned around and made an unbelievable catch. I got to believe the defender is probably giving up 5 inches on that because he was right where he needed to be.
Medeiros is listed as 6'3", There's no heights on the Elk Grove roster. There was a flag thrown, as the referees are talking about it on the far side.
It was during the celebration.
Yeah.
I don't know if maybe somebody came in from off the field to join. Nothing looked egregious.
No. 27-7 our score after a beautiful throw and catch by Ray Black to Rafael Medeiros. Here's the call from the referee.
Our defender had great position. You can't get down on that. It was just basically a height difference. I was saying in the first half when you were here, with all the technology we have, do you think we can get speakers for high school refs so we could actually hear them? It can't be that much, right?
No. It is going to be a touchdown. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Schaumburg side.
There's an unsportsmanlike penalty against Schaumburg.
I mean, you look at these schools. The school 214 is great.
The extra point.
Their schools are all modern. Look. I mean, how lucky is this district? Everybody has turf.
On the extra point.
I'm thinking like a couple $100.
Yeah, I would even say if that.
Right.
As this is blocked, there is a flag on the extra point. Elk Grove falls on it.
Might have had some help getting in the air. Is my guess. I'm thinking he probably leaned on a mate's shoulder, but
it looked like the block came from the outside, though.
Yeah. We'll see what happens.
One of the referees is yelling at one of the players.
Half the reason I want the mics is I don't really feel like getting in the book and like memorizing what their hand signals are.
True.
I'm just too old,
This looks like Schaumburg's lining up to re-kick this extra point.
If I had to guess, I would have thought Elk Grove had some help getting in the air, but that's clearly not the case. So maybe an offsides. I don't know. Or a false start, I should say.
Oh, they're declining it, so they're just going to let it be as an unsuccessful extra point.
Now you cannot. Okay, so let's say Elk Grove blocks it again. You can't advance that, can you?
I don't believe so.
So my question is then why wouldn't they try for it?
True.
If they have nothing to lose, right?
Personal fouls on each team, offsetting penalties.
Oh, so they were offsetting. Okay.
So the play stands as the result we saw.
I thought I was onto something, but I really wasn't.
I mean, it makes sense,
right? Like, there's nothing to lose. Try a 60-yard extra point. Who cares?
Yeah. In that case as well, Elk Grove, if the play was on just Elk Grove, they probably would have been at the 1 yard line and would have went for 2 then at that point.
Right.
There's a person called
So a lot of craziness here in the first 3 minutes and 11 seconds of our second half.
Well, here's the
and
the
it
good
results
news,
in 6
right?
points for Schaumburg.
We'll start with the ungood news. Turnover,
Yeah.
tough one, right? However, you're basically looking at 3 minutes off the clock. You're going to get the ball, and it's the same score. So we got a chance.
Yep. Down 20 points. A lot of time for the Grenadiers, but got to get some points right here on this drive. Had some success on the kickoff return on last time, but if I'm Cage Garris, I'm not kicking it to Tanner. Yep, and that's exactly what they do. They squib
They're
it.
offsides.
And they are offsides. So
Schaumburg's-
even if they squib it again here, it's going to be in favor of Elk Grove in better field position. But this will be a re-kick.
Schaumburg's just kind of, I don't know, heading neutral towards backwards. They just bad mojo right now. Their body language doesn't look like it's in it.
No.
I think they look at the scoreboard.
And thinking that Elk Grove's not going to come back.
Right.
Offside penalty against Schaumburg will move the ball back to the 35. They'll kick off once again, this time from that spot.
The kicker was trying to get an extra 4 yards. He had that sheepish, like, I don't know the rules. All right. Well, Tanner's clearly not going to get the ball, right?
No, yeah. If
So-
they kick it away, it's going to go to Tigo Miles on that farther
I'm
side.
thinking the squib's going to be, it's going to hit around the 35, and let's
Yeah.
get about 7 out of it. That's my guess. Although he's lined up to give it a boot. Yeah.
He hits a liner. He's got to field it cleanly. He bobbles it, and now they fall on it right at the 28-yard line.
I understand the thought process there. Like, hey, let's keep the ball. Let's get the ball.
Yeah.
If he turns, he's got 6 or 7 yards before anybody touches him. But I get it. Like, right, let's just get the possession, get down and get the offense on the field.
Jalen McGowan, the player that fell on it.
Let's see what Maher has, right?
Yeah, I mean, he's got an arm. We saw that on that first throw on the last drive. We've seen that last year, that he's got a good arm. We just got to get him into the right situations here, as he is only a junior.
I hope his head's in a good spot. He's got to throw that interception away.
It's just hand off to Bruford. Bruford falls forward for about 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 5. It's a good first play for the Grenadiers on their first line here, or first play from scrimmage of their second drive of the half.
That was one of their better runs, run after contact, right? Because that was good.
The Schaumburg player on the ground.
I've seen cramps before, and that is 99% sure that's a cramp.
Yeah, last week, each team, we were having a lot of stoppages for players with cramps last week.
I mean, when you're standing up and you're high-fiving your teammates and you go down like you got bit by a rattlesnake, that's a cramp.
It's a great analogy.
I mean, he was flailing his arms. 1 minute he's hugging a teammate, and the next he's, like in a tornado. And those, those hurt.
It'll officially be 2nd and 4 for the Grens after we come back from this quick injury timeout for Schaumburg. 8:28 here to go in quarter number 3.
Yeah, I can get one in here. Public hearing. A public hearing will be held by the Illinois Department of Public Health regarding the proposed discontinuation of all labor and delivery services at Alexian Brothers Hospital. I'll repeat. A public hearing will be held at Illinois Department of Public Health regarding the proposed discontinuation of all labor and delivery services at Alexian Brothers Hospital. This hearing is set for Tuesday, September 16th, 4 to 7 p.m. at the Elk Grove Village Council Chambers. During this meeting, members of the public will be able to provide up to 2 minutes of comment and input. However, no response to the public comments from either the Illinois Department of Health or Alexian Brothers will be made. Folks, I'm going to tell you, this is an important one. Just do me a favor, go on the website, look up public hearing, see what the facts are all about. But Alexian Brothers seems to be wanting to make a major change in our community. So again, go on that website. The hearing is on Tuesday, September 16th at the Village Chambers.
There's a Marion Smith who walked off. He is off, and he walked on his own power.
He's open.
Throws it deep, but it's going to lead him outside and out of play. It is Ryan Tanner was the intended receiver. He tried to give it a little more loft so Tanner can get underneath it. He just let it too far on the outside, and it landed 4 or 5 yards past the out-of-bounds marker.
I get the concept, right? Throw it deep, let him run into it. It's just the angle. It just wasn't there.
Yep.
But he was open, exposed.
And it's only now 3rd and 4. You got a good first down play, so you take a shot on second down, and now you have a manageable 3rd down.
Correct.
So the Grenadiers still have life here in this drive. Handoff, high snap, looking for a receiver.
He's got nobody.
Someone
nice move.
Able to scramble out, throws, and going to be bobbled. Even if it was caught, he was not going to get down, as there was a pursuit there from Sean Rogers to get the stop. And it's going to be 4th and 4.
I do like the scrambling ability, man. He was in with the trees.
Yeah, he sure
and
was.
Somehow I lost him, and he came out and still got a pass off.
That last pass was Sean Rogers.
Looks like Elk Grove's going to punt the ball.
Yep. Punter number 6, Ethan Otano.
Is Rafael Madero.
Last year, Nate Dean did the punting. Or last week, my apologies. Last week,
really?
Nate Dean did the 2 punts for the Grenadiers.
Tanner and Maher and Coach O'Donnell talking out here. Maher seems pretty animated. And I know they're talking about
Ethan
that deep throw.
Otano.
Yeah. Play clock is running as the far ref.
What do we got going on here?
And there's a flag. I think this is going to be a play clock violation here.
Oh, he wants the coach off the... What the...
Well, the far ref threw a flag.
They run out of time? Man.
No flag.
Oh, okay.
No flag. Okay. Pick it up.
33-yard line.
All right. I'll go with that.
That's Ethan Otano in punt formation for Elk Grove.
Otano punting it away for the Grens. Decent snap. Otano gets it away. Line drive.
Give me a bounce.
And it's going to be caught by number 21, Cam Anderson. Anderson brought down at the same yardage that he caught it, just about 5 more yards more towards the near sideline.
I'm going to watch 21 because I have a feeling your coach is going to pull him aside and go, don't ever do that again. I mean, this knuckleball, 8-foot kick in the air, and he's got, yeah, they're talking to him. He's got the guy that's supposed to be doing that 7 yards back.
Yeah.
That could have been a major turnover. Look, he's giving him the wobble sign. It's like, dude, it's wobbling. Don't touch that. 21's a big kid.
Yeah, he was. He is listed as 6'5". Looks like to be the tallest player on their roster, 6'5".
I probably thought it was a rebound.
Schaumburg taking over at their own 44-yard line. All 3 receivers to the left of Black. They hand it off. He keeps it himself, runs up the gut, and powers forward for about 3 yards.
He does a nice job tucking that ball because in the first half I had a couple times wondering who had it. He does a nice job. I'm not going to say serviceable because he's better than that. But boy, he hasn't made many mistakes, if any. Very patient.
3, 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. 2 receivers to the Blacks left. 2 receivers to the right. Now you have motion with Medeiros. Last touchdown catch for the Saxons. High snap handled, and it's going to be handed off to Tadula. Tadula gets into Elk Grove territory, brought down on Elk Grove's 48-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 2 here for the Saxons.
God, other than Medeiros, right? If you're a wide receiver for Saxons, it doesn't look like you're going to get the ball much. I mean, everything is just dink and dunk, and then it's just run up the middle.
Third and short here. This clock is running under the 7-minute mark here. As it's going to be a keeper. Got a blocker on the outside is Medeiros, and Medeiros does a good job of not getting a hold and then allowing Black to get to the outside and scramble for the first down.
Grenadiers had great pursuit there. He got the first down. But he was going east-west.
5-yard line. Needed 2 yards, picked up 3. 1st and 10 at the 45 of Elk Grove.
This Rafael Medeiros kid seems to be the real deal on the outside for the Schaumburg team. We haven't heard the name Vince Haydecker yet this half. It seems like Tadula has been doing the majority of the rushing so far.
Yeah.
As here's going to be wide receiver screen to Medeiros. Medeiros breaks some tackles and falls down at the 35-yard line, right at the first down marker. See exactly where they mark him.
Caleb
Avalos gets another tackle.
Avalos got the tackle there. I would have liked to have seen him. He got a juke stack from the receiver. I'd like to see him just keep your line and force him one way or the other. The receiver stopped, Avalos stopped, and then the speed, he got an extra 6 yards. Just hold your line. Let your helper on defense clean it up.
Marking officially a 10-yard pickup for Medeiros. They wanted it again. Instead, it's a wide open slant to number 16, Tony Horton, and Tony Horton delivers it into the end zone, the tight end for the Saxons, and it goes for 6.
They set that play up all game. Yep. Beautiful called play.
Medeiros even fake caught the ball, and it was nobody within 10 yards of Tony Horton, who could have walked into the end zone untouched, and it goes 33-7 here in the third quarter.
Well, that's how you do a play like that, right? You don't even. I mean, nobody knows other than the Saxons fans who Tony Horton is. He hasn't seen the ball yet, but clearly that was a set play, and it worked perfectly.
As Cage Garris sends it through 34-7, and Schaumburg has scored 13 points here in quarter number 3.
All right, Chris, I got one more, and then 2 more, and then an ad lib. So, folks, e-bikes and e-scooters, just a friendly reminder to both students and parents that regulations in regards to e-bikes and e-scooters have recently been adopted by the village to promote safe and responsible operation. Riders in violation may be ticketed by the Elk Grove Park District Police Department. Please visit the village website at elkgrove.org/ebike for a complete list of rules. It's an epidemic, man.
I was going to say, any rules off the top of the head that day?
It's an epidemic. I was trying to turn into Walgreens the other day, and I had 2 girls literally under the age of 13, and both of them almost just T-boned me because they didn't know how to stop the e-bikes.
Oh, gee.
I was like, dear Lord. I saw the one she hit the brakes just in time to miss my front tire. If she hadn't, she would have flown right over my hood, and there I sit. So I could be happy with this rule, but yeah. It was getting out of control.
I would say the e-bikes and e-scooters are kind of like what you see in the city, those kind of things when you go downtown.
Yeah, the only problem is like kids under the age of 12 are running them. Uh-oh.
And it's going to be fallen on once again by Jalen McGowan. Is it the Karras of Schaumburg tried to just boot it at the front line of one of the Elk Grove players, smartly moved out of the way, because once Elk Grove touches it, it's a live ball.
34-7, right, third quarter. If you're going to try anything in a game, obviously Schaumburg has the lead and it's comfortable. Why not work on some stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a big game. I know it's number 2, but I was saying earlier on, five wins you need to get consideration for the playoffs. Well, actually 4, right? But 5 for sure. Mm-hmm. And nobody wants to start out 0-2.
With always a tough conference schedule that Elk Grove
conference
plays.
Is silly. This 2-14 and even 2-11. It's just a silly conference. It's just a lot of talent in every sport.
Yeah, as Bruford gets the handoff, he's going to be met and lost for maybe a yard here. Looks like the far ref gave him back to the original line scrimmage. We'll see exactly what it goes, but it's going to be second and long here for the Grenadiers.
Remains at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, I swear, our defensive line looks huge.
They do look
right.
And
one of the team captains, I think 76. He's a team captain. He's just a monster. 75.
High snap. Maher gets a hand on it, and they fall back on top of it. But it's going to be a loss of big yardage as Bruford's able to fall on top of it. As now it's going to be third and about 20 for this Grenadiers squad. Third and 21 to be exact.
Oh, it's right at just across the 20. So call it the 20. They need to get to the 42. That's third down at 22 Grants.
Mishandled the high snap.
Yep, that's a deep hole.
As we're under 5 minutes.
Social media, you ever see that guy Jacob Berger?
Mm-hmm.
Unbelievable, right? You could do that. You could be the next Jacob Berger where he interjects his facial expressions into baseball calls and football calls. It's just hysterical. You could do it. I'm telling you.
Nobody in the backfield here for Maher and the Grenadiers. 2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right. Bruford makes the run, fake handoff to him. Over to Tanner. Tanner makes 1-man miss, tries to cut back up to the middle, makes another miss, gets to the 35,
good
and
run.
Then will be brought down. Picks up a good play of that chunk yardage. But it's going to be about 4th and 7, I think, here for the Grenadiers.
Yeah, he almost got back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Or the original line of scrimmage 20 minutes ago. But
4th and 8 now for Elk Grove.
Oh, he did get back.
Yeah, 4th and 8. It looks like Maher's still on the field here, but you never know. They may do just one of those pooch punts.
I got to be honest. I'm with Coach O'Donnell if he goes for this here.
Yeah.
You need something. You got to show your teams. The team's got to show you something, and you're showing them you have some faith in them, whether it works or not.
Same setup. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. No motion. They do go for it. Pressure comes. Maher met in the backfield and is going to be brought down as there were 3 Saxons to deliver the sack. Number 2, Amarian Smith. Number 32 was also in on that. Michael Brown. And there was another one. I think number 99, Adrian Lidott.
Maher had his eyes laser beamed on the near side, and I couldn't see who he was trying to get to, but obviously the coverage was good by the Saxons.
Extremely well. And pressure was brought. I mean, they brought the house for the most part. It was one-on-one on everywhere on the outside. And great coverage having it be one-on-one.
Yeah.
The Grenadiers, 1st and 10 Saxons.
Well, Schaumburg's schedule, I didn't write it down, but they've got some, kind of that weird new rule games, but, they get into their conference play, and it's not that easy.
They played Antioch last week, which
they
seems
lost.
to be a decent drive from Schaumburg to Antioch. But
You're halfway to Minocqua.
Yeah, exactly. And they did end up falling on that one, 34-29. Seemed like to be a decent scoring game.
So that's kind of the thing about this new scheduling, right? They're trying to get teams with the same population, same skill set, whatever. But the flip side of that is you're going to have to travel, right?
Yeah.
Gabriel Tudela carried on the play.
Tudela gets the carry on a nice little
Maybe a
shovel
gain of a
run.
yard.
Picks up about 1, 2nd and 9 here for
Yard and two,
Schaumburg as we're
now
under
second
3 to
down.
play in quarter number 3.
Corner tackler,
Yeah, back in the day,
Caleb
right?
Avalos.
Not too long ago, it was Palatine, Friend. I mean, you're playing
Yep.
some monster schools twice your size. I do like it, but the travel's going to be a little.
Just like the whole regionality thing is so key in every sport, I want to
Yeah,
say.
agreed.
As here's
And
Tudula going to be met
Xavier
right at the
Tudela
line of scrimmage,
back to about
and I
the line
don't
of
think they're going to get
scrimmage.
any
Might have lost a
yardage.
little bit.
It's just like
inside
kind of
the
like
25-yard
talking in the
line,
college football sense as
second
well. It's like,
and
why is
9.
Cal playing Virginia
Outside
Tech?
third down
Why are
and
they in
9.
the same conference?
Right.
Kind of similar. Like, why is Antioch playing Schaumburg?
Well, Elk Grove's Class 7, right? But we're like one of the lowest Class 7As
Yeah, it could be.
in population. But then you're playing Palatine, which is like a Class 12. I mean, they're a Class 8, but it's just the numbers are ridiculously offset. Oh,
As it was intended for the freshman Mason Haydecker. He had it in the fingertips, and he once again just on the way down to the ground, it fell down incomplete, and it's going to be 3rd and long here for Schaumburg as play stops with 1:48.
So we're back to
And it's going to be 4th down here for.
he's going to want that one back.
Yeah,
It was
he was
out
open
in
as
front
well.
of him a little bit, but it did hit the tips of his fingers.
And he was open.
Yeah.
He did kind of lay out for it, so it wouldn't have been in the end zone, but it would have been 1st and goal at the 2 or 3 for Schaumburg. Instead, it's 4th and 9 as the offense stays out, looking to throw.
Get him. Oh.
And it's almost intercepted, bobbled, and it falls down to
Oh.
the turf. Intended receiver was once again Mason Haydecker. But the Grenadiers get a big stop on defense, and they're coming back for the offense with 1:42 in quarter number 3.
I couldn't tell, but one of our linemen had Black just lined up on a blind side.
Yeah,
but then I
he
fouled
was.
the ball. I don't know if he stepped into him or if he gave up on him. But, oh, man,
Yeah.
it was a split second away.
Yeah, also, too, don't want to just pick up a roughing the passer because
Yeah.
he was a couple maybe a second too late.
Right. 15 more in the
Yeah.
first.
Jalen McCowan is favoring his right shoulder here as he just sat down on the bench. No trainers have found out yet, but he's definitely in some discomfort. And we have a timeout by Schaumburg as the
Schaumburg
defense
will
looked like they were
call
struggling to get
timeout.
out there and didn't want to do a play with down a man. So 1:42 in quarter number 3. 34-7 our score. It's been all Schaumburg here. Aside from one kickoff return by Ryan Tanner, it's been all Schaumburg after
Yeah,
that.
it has been. It really has. I'd like to see some sort of sustainable drive just to see what
Yeah.
Maher has, a pass-run mix. But it's been hard for Elk Grove to get first downs after that the first half of the first quarter. It's just been rough sledding. The defense has done a really, really nice job by the Saxons.
Yeah, and then the scoring drive that the Grenadiers have was 2 ginormous penalties
Right.
on Schaumburg.
Yep.
A face mask that brought him 15 yards, and then an unsportsmanlike conduct that brought him another 15 yards.
Yeah.
You still have to convert once you get down into the red zone.
Yeah.
That Elk Grove did, but you got to get to the red zone, and it seems like Elk Grove has had some troubles to do that tonight as handoff goes to Bruford. He tried to cut back onto the outside there and tackled by the last-minute player, number 31,
That was
Alden Rojas Castillo.
about 6 more yards without that tackle.
Yeah.
And making a
Shoelace tackle by Rojas Castillo.
Aiden Rojas.
Only goes for a 2-yard rush there for Bruford. Maher and Bruford in the backfield. Tanner one-on-one on the far side, and another high snap. And Maher slides and gathers. And it's going to be another 3rd and long here for the Grenadiers. I wonder if Maher is playing closer than what Dean usually plays.
I don't
or
know.
if these
Both
snaps
of-
are just
Yeah,
that much higher.
both of them 2 or 3.
Yeah,
2.
Set back-to-back drives where
Yeah.
it's been over the head of Maher.
And it has been
4
Maher.
yards needed for a first down.
So 3rd and 24 now for the Grenadiers.
You get me a routine, right?
Yep, 30 seconds left to go in the quarter. Deep in their territory, handoff to Bruford, just trying to get some chunk yardage back. They do. He's going to be met at the 17-yard line, and then he'll fall to the ground for about a pickup of maybe 7 there.
That should be the
4th
last
and
one
17.
of the quarter here, I
Yep.
believe. All right, it'll be 4th and 24 when we come back in the 4th quarter. Switch sides here. Again, I think I'm
It was
just
24 before that last play, so I'm thinking it's going to be. They definitely picked up positive yardage
Yeah,
there.
3 quarters then. We got Schaumburg.
I think next time the Grens get the ball, you got to get your goal is 2 first downs.
Yeah, you're positive yardage.
Start
right now.
somewhere. Look at the tape next week. Say, hey, this is what worked.
Yeah.
They need kind of a shot in the arm, some sort of offense, and just get something going.
Yeah, it's hard to run an offense when you get a positive play on first down and then the second one's 5 yards over the quarterback's head, and then you're back into a 3rd and long situation.
Or a penalty, or
Yep, exactly.
no game.
Even if you go 4 and out again, just like positive plays that are easy to make.
Right.
Because it seems like right now that they are struggling a little bit on just making the routine type stuff.
Well, the defense will have to step up and get this ball back. There's plenty of time here, 12 minutes. We can get the offense back on the field.
Yeah.
We got 4th and a quarter mile.
And they are punting this one away.
Yeah.
Otano there.
Schaumburg's at their own 40.
Yeah, Schaumburg bringing the house. Otano, another good kick. It's going to bounce at the 45 of Elk Grove, and then going to roll dead at the 42 of Schaumburg. So got a big Elk Grove bounce.
But every time I look up after the whistle, 0 seems to be in some sort of something or other.
Yeah, no, that over there was nothing. It was number 10, Connor Jasniak, fixing the shoulder pad of Kyle Go.
See? I can tell you. Heat brings heat, right? You do a couple things, and now the next thing you do, even if it's not bad, nobody's going to believe you.
11:49 as we just started quarter number 4. Our score 34-7. Grenadiers had some life at the late first half and the first play of the second, and then it's just been Schaumburg. As here's a handoff towards Tadila. Tadila picks up, looks like 4, 3, and it's going to be 2nd and 7 here for the Saxons.
Maybe 3 yards to the 45.
He's had a nice little game. Nothing spectacular,
Yeah.
but he's. I don't think he's got anything for a loss.
5'6" junior listed for this Schaumburg squad.
I think 5'6" might be stretching a bit. I'd take him. I'd take him on
quick.
the team.
He's for sure quick.
Yeah, absolutely.
They got a couple 5'6" players. Hard over height. Black gets the snap, hands off once again to Tadula. Tadula gets to the outside, picks up a first down, cuts it back, and falls down to the 41 of Elk Grove. First down for the Saxons.
Nice little run.
Yeah, it was a great cut as well.
You'll see Schaumburg take forever to snap the ball now, rightfully so, right? 4th quarter.
I'm
You know, wait for that. Is it the umpire back there?
Yeah, once he raises his
Yeah,
hand.
when he raises his hands, right?
We had a big conversation about that last year, but just because there's no play clock where everyone
Right.
can see it like in college and high school, so
Yeah.
that referee all the way in the back, he's not on your screen right now. He runs the play clock, and once his hand goes up, that kind of indicates about 5 seconds left, and then he does like a basketball routine where you're trying to get over half court as Mason Haydecker collects this one
Pass completed to
and stays in bounds, so the clock will continue to run.
Gain maybe 4 yards.
Yeah, are we at that point?
39
With the score?
yard line.
I don't believe so.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, I don't believe so.
Schaumburg coach running through his hand signals.
Yeah.
Cracks me up when these guys wear black gloves, black quarter zips, and they're trying to give a quarterback a play 30 yards away.
3 receivers, 2 blacks left. One to his right, Tadula in the backfield. It does go to Tadula straight up the middle. and falls down for a couple positive yards. It looks like it's going to be 3rd and 4 here for the Saxons. Yeah, kind of going back to that, seeing the other players in the college level or coaches make the hand signals, they're so funny sometimes. They do such a creative job.
Yeah.
But you are correct, too, when they say, like, black on black or white
Doesn't
on
work.
white. Yeah, you're not going to be able to see that, whatever it is.
It doesn't work. Although 17-year-old kids got pretty good eyesight, I guess. I know I don't.
And Elk Grove walks offside. He was trying to time it. That was number 12.
3rd and 4.
Brandon Adamowiz.
You can't do that on a 3rd and 4. You just can't do
And
that.
it gives Schaumburg a first down.
Those 5 yards gives the Schaumburg Saxons a first down.
I always liked Schaumburg Saxons color in their
32-yard
maroon
line.
and gold.
Kind of reminds me of
1st and 10.
Minnesota is the first team that comes to my head. PJ Fleck and the Golden Gophers. Here's a high snap. Handled, though, and it's going to hand off to Tadula. Tadula runs forward.
This time, he's across the 25-yard line.
I think he may. It looks like he's going to be about 2 yards short.
Yeah, from our angle, it looks pretty darn close.
Yeah,
Let's
absolutely.
see where the.
That would be a 9-yard gain. Second.
Yeah, that looks like 2.5. Most of the kids are still here, and it's kind of chilly night, although you're asking the wrong guy because I'm cold in July. So, but it's a good turnout.
I would say, I'm not ready for it, but fall seems to be officially here.
It's in 3rd gear going downhill.
Handoff to Tadula. Tadula met quite instantly, but he picks up 2 yards, and I think he's going to have enough here for a first down.
I mean, with this much time left and what they're doing, he might reach 100 yards and you would never know it. Like, maybe he's sitting at about 50, 55 right now, but I don't see the ball going into anybody else's hands for the rest of the game.
No, and has he done the ball carrier the whole evening, or has Vince Haydecker seems like he got a couple carries, but not too many?
Not too many.
Yeah.
Not too many. But when he did, he made good use of it. Yeah, they're going to just take their time. Tick-tock, tick-tock.
His clock now starts to run again. Freshman starting receiver, too, for Schaumburg. You don't see that too much. And he's made a pretty good impact. He's the man in motion. Fake handoff to Haydecker. Black rolls out and just chucks this one away as the Grenadiers brought pressure there. There were 2 Grens that were bringing pressure.
Yeah, that was nice defense here.
Finally
got him to run around a little. He's had a pretty relaxed night, to be honest, Black. He really has. I mean, I can think of maybe 2 times he was pressured, no sacks.
Dominic Wazalowski was one of the Grenadier players that brought pressure.
His offensive line has done a nice job protecting tonight.
It moves it to 2nd and 10. 7:18 left to go here in quarter number 4. And the handoff to Tadula. Tadula runs on the near side. Makes one Grenadier player miss and then falls down at the 20-yard line as there were 3 other Grens waiting there to make the tackle after the cutback.
Yeah, that's where the 5'4" showed itself, right? Like, I think he was off his feet on that tackle.
5'6".
Sorry. I'm telling you, I'd still take him, believe me.
No, I know. I'm just
he's gonna
making
quietly,
a joke being another short person.
Yeah, he's going to be quietly, get about 3 yards of carry and work himself into the Herald tomorrow.
Yeah, I would love to see his kind of stats after the game. I wish Max Preps or any of those services had that a little more widely available for these players. But also, too, a lot of coaches are coming to these games on Friday nights.
Yeah. You got to call them in, right?
Yep. This here is Black. They're going to go bootleg action, wide open receiver, number 13, and it's caught, completed.
Oh, what a
Tommy
turn.
Poldak.
Move.
And Poldak, they're going to mark him at like the half-yard line here, maybe the 1.
Momentum taking him out of bounds. He does a little spin move, and he almost gets the end zone from like the 12-yard, the 8-yard line. Nice play, good throw.
Tommy Poldak.
I definitely want to try to find some stats on this game tomorrow. Yep, we're at that time.
I wasn't sure exactly what it was because we'll talk about here very shortly in flag football, it's 35 points, but it is a lot quicker of a game. As here's Tadula.
Touchdown.
Gets into the end zone for Schaumburg, and it makes it 40-7. Number 64 also hobbling away, Gavin Henschel.
I believe it's a cramp.
Yeah. And that brings back out Cage Garris.
He has a good night. I'd be ticked off at my teammates. They kind of messed him over on a nice field goal attempt with all the shenanigans and the personal fouls. Oh, look at this bad snap.
Player kick or punter kick pass. Trying to run forward is Kyle Go. He throws it into the end zone. A good effort there from the lineman, number 44, Wyatt Fridge. And it falls incomplete, 47.
He had great hands, and that thing never got an inch off the ground. He made a snap decision and made a play out of it.
Senior Kyle Go was the player receiving the snap.
All right, yeah, I think stop the clock here for now, right?
Until it's punted away, it should be.
And I think we're going to get into a running clock here situation. So essentially 5 minutes turns into 2. So run a 2-minute drill.
Yep, just try and find some positives here in your offense on possibly the last drive of the game. You never know, but could be the last offensive possession of the game here for Elk Grove.
Well, we hope Dean's okay, right?
Yeah, one of the big takeaways, got to make sure Nathan Dean is okay to go next week as they're on the road.
Yeah, so the schedule looks like this. Glenbard North on the road, Deerfield, Rolling Meadows, Hersey, Wheeling, Buffalo Grove, and Prospect, the dreaded light blue Prospect Knights. Glenbrook North can be up and down. You never know what kind of season they're going to have. And Deerfield, it's a smaller school, so...
Yeah, I was going to say, Deerfield new on their schedule this year.
Yeah. If you can get healthy and go on the road and catch a couple victories.
As here's a squib kick and falls down right at the 41-yard line, as it was Connor Jasniak falling on top of it.
Yard line by Connor Jasniak.
On offense, a couple guys had, Asino and Tanner had good games. A couple passes were behind them, but they could have had some big numbers. Asino, for sure. I mean, he's coming over the middle, and one of them hit him on his right shoulder. If it was in stride, it probably would have been a touchdown.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Tanner, he's the guy that got the touchdown, but he was a couple of yards from breaking another one as well.
Yep.
There's 5:42 here. Fake handoff on the slant. Almost an interception again. It bounced off both the two players on the ground and also the Grenadier player holding his knee.
Yeah, he went for the ball, and the Saxon jumped. We got knocking knees there, which...
Yeah, so it's going to be Matt DiMaria and Sean Rogers who had the contact. DiMaria is walking off his own power. He gave the thumbs up to the Grenadiers sideline, but Rogers is still on the ground.
Yeah. I think, if I'm not honest, it looked like Rogers tried to get up, and he's like, nah, this isn't going to work.
Yep, let's go right back down. And like
so
you said,
hopefully it was knee to knee, but...
Yeah, it was an awkward fall by both players.
Yeah. Might be a shoulder, might be a head. Knees are moving, that's good. Yeah, the team you want to avoid is the Glenbard South.
Yeah.
You don't want to touch those guys in any sport whatsoever. None.
Oh, and Glenbard is just ginormous over there. They have 4 schools, correct?
It's just,
East, West, North,
enormous, right.
South, and Willowbrook.
That's not taking away from anything from Glenbard North, but, I'll take the North. I'd rather play them. We'll see what comes of it next week.
Rogers helped up to his feet here. It looks. I'm assuming this is a concussion as he wobbled back a little, or head type as he wobbled back as soon as he stood back up.
Coaching staff's got him surrounded too.
Yeah.
Yep.
He is now walking off on his own power. trainer's now falling back a couple yards, and he regathers in the huddle, but he has to come out either way. As the trainers come out, that's a rule in every sport. The trainer comes out, you got to at least take one play off. Helmet does come off as well for Sean Rogers. I'd assume his night's done.
Yeah, this will be the end for his night, and hopefully he recovers quickly.
6-foot junior for the Schaumburgs as well, and it seems to be a pretty good part of their entire program. So, in a blowout type fashion, looking for Tanner. Tanner wants a penalty, and he's going to get a penalty as two referees.
I mean, he was double covered, and he's not. I mean, he's pretty fleet of foot.
Yeah.
I don't know if he would have gotten it when Maher threw that.
I thought that was an uncatchable ball.
I did too.
And that is a part of the pass interference ruling, is it's got to be a catchable ball.
Referee's looking for something.
He's looking for the ball that was just thrown, and nobody went and got it. All right, here's the coach running it over to him. Schaumburg's already lined up where the penalty should be, and now they're going to count it off from here.
Going to march that off now to move the ball into Saxon territory.
It's a big chunk.
Yeah, I believe it's a 15-yard pass interference penalty.
Yard line. It is a first down.
Let's see it again.
Yeah.
I want to see some air under the ball.
Looks like a new running back. Gets it. Asino on the wide receiver screen. Tanner missed the block, and it's going to go for maybe 1 yard as Joe Asino falls out of bounds. As the wind now picking up, coming right at our face.
Okay, next live games on EGTV. Our next live sports coverage will be on September 10th with girls varsity flag football. We've done a couple of those games. They're a lot of fun. Real fun. Elk Grove Grenadiers will take on the Palatine Pirates at 6:30 p.m. right here. And we'll be back for more boys varsity football versus Deerfield on September 19th, a 7 p.m. start.
Almost intercepted.
So Deerfield football right here, September 19th, 7 p.m. Look for both games on Comcast Channel 6, Facebook, YouTube, or on the EGT website, which is at eg-tv.org. There's also a link on the website to the on-demand page, so you can watch all games, including this one, at a later time.
Yeah.
Debbie would be proud of me.
Players to look out for in that women's flag football game is definitely Peyton Blankenship. She had 3 touchdowns, a passing touchdown, and an interception that turned into a touchdown. So 5 total touchdowns. As Maher delivers this one, takes a hit, and DeMaria gets the first down for the Grenadiers on the receiving end. Lindsey Babowski also had 2 rushing touchdowns for the Grenadiers that evening, where they won like 40-0.
So, folks, Chris and I did a game last year, and I'm telling you, it's fast-paced. You're not going to be in the stands freezing cold because they do it, like at 5:30. Come out and watch it. There's some good talent. It's quick. It's fun to watch.
Bootleg action for Maher. Takes another hit, but no way. It goes about 10 yards out of bounds.
Some funky rules, right? Like
every 20 yards is a first down.
Yeah, right.
No kicking.
No kicking whatsoever.
Yeah. I think I got some of the rules here from my notes from that night. Okay.
It took us the first half to figure out what the heck we were watching, right? Yeah. And then after that, we're like, wow, this is actually pretty exciting. I think that was game 2 of the entire
season. Yep, and
the entire program.
Yeah, and Peyton Blankenship was the one that scored the first touchdown, and we got to call it.
She had one earlier, and they called it back. If you remember. Yep.
As Maher rolls out on the bootleg, hits his receiver. That is Tanner. Yep. As well as kind of with no physical blocking. We see a lot of physical blocking here.
Right.
Only type of blocks you can do on it is like a basketball type screen.
Yeah, screened out, box out.
Yeah. There is another player, too, that created havoc on the defensive end for that Grenadiers Conant game. And her name was, if I can find it, Foucher's sister, Camilla Foucher from the basketball. As Maher fumble, is it on the transition? He was looking to throw there. He's able to get right back on top of it, though.
Yeah, I'm telling you, folks, I mean, I know it's getting a little chilly out, but come see this. I mean, the girls would love for you to show up and pack the stands. But it's quick. We were here for like an hour and 10 minutes,
Yeah.
right? It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. And it's during the week, too.
Yeah, Wednesday night.
And that's the reason why I can't call them, but
A low throw over towards the direction of Asino, and it goes to 3rd and 10 here for the Grenadiers. 3:32 left to go here in our game this evening. 40-7 is our score. As some Schaumburg players or parents and fans have left, but the Elk Grove faithful has seemed to stick around for the most part here.
the underclassmen for sure.
Yeah.
Freshmen, sophomores, they're not going home.
they got to wait for the ride.
Exactly.
3rd and 10 here for the Grenadiers in plus territory of Schaumburg. Looking to get some points to end it. Ball into the end zone for Maher and just overthrown.
I mean,
Or
just.
to Tanner.
Tanner.
Pass incomplete.
And it goes to 4th and 10 now for the Grens.
That was in the right spot, too. Only Tanner was going to be able to catch that.
Absolutely.
The wind's picked up a little bit, and that's kind of into the wind. But, yeah, that was a good throw.
4th and 14 now for the Grens. Offense is definitely going to stay on here as it's the last chance to attempt to extend the game.
Yeah, Saxon will do a couple run plays and a run down quickly.
Grenadiers have to get to the Schaumburg 6 to extend the drive. Throw into the end zone, miscommunication, and it will be turnover on downs. Schaumburg walks away with a 47 victory, as we assume they need one first down, and that'll probably just need the clock out after that.
I would think so, right? It's running clock. One more public service. Ross will let me go rogue here. Marshall Park, which has been under construction for quite some time, has gone piecemeal. We're having the final piece is going to be ready tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. We're having an opening of the pickleball courts. I think there's going to be some refreshments. If there's not, don't blame me. But at 9 a.m., there'll be a little bit of fanfare. So come on out and see. Park District has more than you can imagine compliments about that Marshall Park. So 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, Saturday.
Yeah, and pickleball is just a ginormous growing sport. I think it's going to continue to grow. One of my coworkers that as new quarterback is Tommy Poldeck, or Dylan Ramirez. My apologies, read the wrong name. Sophomore Dylan Ramirez, getting some work here for the Saxons. One of my coworkers and I were having a conversation about pickleball, and the question was brought up, do you think, obviously not 2026, but 2030, do you think pickleball could be in the Olympics? As it's growing that quickly, at least here in America, obviously it had to grow everywhere around the world, but
it's hyper speed.
Yeah, seeing flag football get into the Olympics in 2026.
And I'll tell you,
possibility.
I'm not going to lie. I mean, I brought this up 7 years ago in some form or fashion, and it takes a long time to get something like that built and whatnot, but yeah, it was popular, just not in Illinois, but now it's everywhere. I mean, they have professional leagues on ESPN.
They sure do.
And I'm telling you, I'd die if that was in one of those games. They're hitting the ball like 85 miles an hour.
It is crazy. Like, you go and just drive by and you see some kids having some fun playing. That's me. I love playing it. But it's a totally different game.
Got a hamstring cramp.
Yeah, this is number 40, McGowan.
There's that snake bite look again, right? Like it's just the back of the hammy. He's cramping up.
On the tackle, Omar Hernandez.
Yeah, it's a quick moving sport.
A lot of fun.
And we had so many residents come out in favor, and we had many come out not in favor. But the average age is they were like over 55, and they were vocal, and they're like, hey, they came out in droves.
Yeah.
And that's what really kind of tipped the scales, was how many people in the village were for it, and for the right reasons. It's outdoor, it's recreation, it's
it's
do
something
it,
you
do
can
it on
play.
your own. It's a small footprint.
And you can play quite literally at any age you want. You see the older crowd, they're out there, and the older crowd is just even better than some of the people that are my age playing it. Just know the technique and the footwork is like you definitely said it. As McGowan is still holding the back of his left leg. As it's 3rd and 7 here, clock will restart. Schaumburg's got to get a first down to knee it away unless they'll punt it.
think they're waiting for the clock, but
It's rolling. They're waiting for the guy in the back here. I'll let you know
I see what you're saying.
when he lifts the arm up. 10 seconds is what he just alerted. And they hike it off. It's going to be a handoff met in the backfield right away. It's Vinny Krestinger.
That's a nice tackle.
It was.
He blew a hole.
It's going to make it to 4th and long here for the Saxons. But the damage has already been done as it's under a minute and 20 here at Elk Grove High School. Officially 4th and 12 here for Schaumburg.
63 and 42 coming into the game. What are their names? 63 and 42?
63, Damian Salinas, senior defensive lineman, and number 42, Liam Wetzel, senior linebacker.
Nice. Get some PT.
And goes up. We'll assume Schaumburg's just going to call a timeout here as right before the play clock expires.
4th and 12, right?
There's a referee, and they're going to just take the penalty, actually.
Take it all the way down to 50.
Yep, 50.1 exactly.
Where they're going to have
on
to
our
run a play because it's on a dead ball. So
yeah, it's 4th down. They're going to punt it away, and we'll see what the Grenadiers do. Some of the Grens already lined up, ready to handshake it.
Penalties.
Same on the Schaumburg sideline as well.
Well, let's see what we can do at Glenbrook North.
4th down.
Is it Glenbard or Glenbrook?
Brook.
Glenbrook North, okay. As the snap. And punted away. First bounce will be caught into the arms at the 50-yard line.
Oh, turn it up.
Have some running room. Knocked down by number 65. He goes down instantly. This was a weird hit.
He got an elbow to the forearm.
Yeah. This looked to be a new Grenadier as well.
He was brand new into it. Man, did he have some speed in hitting that corner. He got a jammed shoulder or something.
It looked like number 9 or number 8. Number 5, actually. So, Marion Smith.
He was lightning fast.
Yeah, he was very quick. As soon as he got that hit from number 65, he went down in a lot of discomfort. Dom Ingram delivered the hit.
He had some room to run, but I think it just really knocked him hard.
And he bounced off. He stayed on his feet. He went off fell on his own power there. Those Grenadiers have possession on the Schaumburg 26. A flag was thrown, though, so this is going to go all the way back.
That's a penalty against the Grenadiers.
And it's going to go to the Elk Grove 33-yard line.
The 32-yard line. It'll be first and
right in the
10.
middle of the 33-32. First and 10 for Elk Grove with 35 seconds left to play here in week number 2 of high school football in Illinois.
There were some big games, and I shouldn't have brought it up because I can't remember, but the Herald had like 4 games to watch tonight. Some of the high-end teams are hitting each other up on the second week. Prospect and Palatine, maybe? I don't know. There were some big names out.
Always the ones in the city, too. Always get the crowd, like St. Rita and all those.
Well, Dean's still on the sideline. He looks way more comfortable than he did even a half hour ago. So let's hope for the best for him.
Elk Grove not at the moment lining up like they're going to need this one away. First and 10, 32-yard line of their own. They snipe it. Snap it. Maher hit from behind. Almost intercepted as, once again, Maher and Tanner are not on the same page.
We'll come back to the 31.
It's got to be reps. It's got to be.
Second down.
Yep.
Because, like I said, he's got an arm for sure.
He does.
It's just probably needs more reps with the receivers.
32-yard line.
Play was definitely altered as there was some pressure brought from the backside of Schaumburg also.
I thought he was going to get him.
Yeah, I thought so as well. He had some speed delivering around that corner. Here's going to be a run play, some room. New runner cuts back out of the outside, trying to get there and gets out of bounds. Number 29 of Elk Grove.
Oh, Sandoval.
Eric Sandoval.
That was a really nice run.
Yeah. Sophomore running back for this Grenadiers squad. Broke a couple tackles, found the hole, and got to the outside.
He's putting it on tape for next year. Gotta love it.
He's back out there right behind him. Gets the second handoff back to back.
It's hitting holes hard.
Yeah, and he falls down forward for
Timeout.
another
Give
first
the kid
down.
the ball again. Timeout. That's not a fumble.
Clock did stop, so
Yes.
and it is going to be timeout.
Give him the ball again. Good call. We're delaying Schaumburg's bus leaving, but I'm sure they got it warmed up for him.
Yeah.
Let's get somebody else the ball.
New player, number 87 for
87.
Elk Grove coming in, Ryan O'Malley's senior tight end.
I say that's the quintessential tight end number, right? 87.
Yeah, that's
It
just-
just seems like
yeah.
that's where you start. Been starting to whip up now.
Well, week one started yesterday. I know you're a Titans fan. What are we looking at here for Cam Ward and our Tennessee Titans?
All right, the fan in me says I'm literally thinking 10 wins, but the seasoned veteran, I'm hopeful for 5.
Okay.
I do like Cam Ward and his
I think
attitude.
he's going to be really good. It's
I
just
do
going to be
too.
a couple bumps in the road. Being a
Calvin
rookie.
Ridley was a little kind of weird 2 years ago. He was really good last year, still a bit weird, and I think he's getting older. They've drafted 3 offensive linemen in the last 3 years, so
Yeah.
you know
One of them's got to hit. As
maybe 11 wins is pushing it, but get in there.
Said-
Oh, he got it!
It is going to be a touchdown. Number 24,
Nicely done.
Jeremiah Wright.
Nice.
The sophomore delivers Maher with the floater into the end zone, and the Grenadiers get some points here
Listen.
to end the night.
That is, when you got a 40 burger on you, that's a great ending with 2 seconds left to go, right? It's so nice to go in that locker room on a bit of a high. Let the coaching staff let it just settle in for a while. Catch them at practice and, kind of go over things. But that's just a great finish for Elk Grove. I love it.
Yeah,
And some new names, too, right?
Exactly, and that drive was just all sophomores, as it was Eric Sandoval with some big runs, high snap, sent up and
Still got it out.
through. Is Maher able to catch the high snap, and then the touchdown pass goes to Jeremiah Wright from Luke Maher. So
Kinda
all
fun.
3 players that are going to be right back here at Elk
Punt
Grove
return,
next year.
the running back, and the receiver,
Yep.
all sophomores.
Yep.
Looks good.
40-14 will officially be the final. Elk Grove is going to have to punt it away. But some fireworks to end the night here at Elk Grove
Yeah.
as Luke Maher able to get some confidence under his belt, delivering a nice strike.
That was a nice pass. He's had some nice passes.
Yeah.
It's just tick off, so let's see what happens. But good calling the game with you. I'm going to miss you on the flag football.
I know, yeah.
But I'll catch you for the
Deerfield
game.
Yep.
What you know? What Elk? It's so early. Elk Grove won their first flag football game. The girls.
They were, when we did that game, they were.
Oh, is it Ralph? Oh, good luck with Ralph. Thanks, Deb.
Yeah,
So yeah, I'm not here for the Deerfield game.
Yeah, so Elk Grove, when they went into that game against Conant, was 2-0, and they ended up winning. They did not give up a single point yet
Against Conan?
in the entire season that night against Conant, and they shut out Conant that night also. So Wednesday, I'm very excited to see what exactly has come since that first night, because that was our very first telecast as well of the new year. So the flag football team
How great would
is
that be?
rolling right now, and I hope it's the same way once we get here on Wednesday.
I do too. I can't get here on Wednesdays. It's like almost impossible, but I'll be watching the replay. We got a 2-0 team at EG.
Yeah. Elk Grove
Sit on
sends
it.
it.
Sit on it.
Yep. Wanted to let that clock roll all the way down.
Man, it did.
Yep, sure did.
Chris, good to see you again, man. This is our
Always.
first time this year.
And there's going to be plenty more.
Yes, there are. We
We'll
got a
be
nice
in.
full slate.
Yep.
I don't know what Deb and Ross did, but man, we got a lot of games to choose from.
40-14, our final score here at Elk Grove High School. From Ross, Debbie, Scott, Joey, and Vanessa, saying good night from Elk Grove. He's John Walls. I'm Chris Randall. We will see you soon.